it's a neat game, and there's nothing quite like it except for the sequel, Lucius 2. But that one goes even more like batshit crazy, where you're at a hospital and you just do all these things to make people die. But it's just funny because you're this little kid and you're wandering around and you're like inadvertently you're on purpose causing these people to get killed, but like nobody knows that it's you. But then the people that do figure out it's you come for you, and then you set up traps to get them to die, and it's fun. It's a really
Who did this? I don't know.
Yeah. Why is this kid? All these people are dying around him, and it's this. And the whole thing takes place in the middle of winter in this giant mansion, and it takes place over the course of like many weeks. So it's not like people die in like 2 days. It's like you kill like 30 people over the course of like a year or something. It's really fun though. I had a good time with it.
I was gonna ask real quick, is that like an extension of the Deception franchise, or like a spiritual sequel of that?
No, because Deception is like you're wandering around the house and the people are coming after you, and you set up the traps, and but they're big, elaborate, ridiculous traps. This, you're a little kid and you're walking around like adults, like living their life, like they're going and making lunch or doing something, and they're not really paying attention to you, and so you kind of set up these things to make them die. So it's kind of similar but different, like
kind of like a toned down concept in a way, like a more grounded version of the same.
Yeah, like a more realistic version of it, because and less actiony. Like this, if you get caught, if you get caught, then you're then you lose, and then you have to do the whole level over again. Whereas in Deception, you're wandering around and there's action and they're stabbing at you and stuff. So it's a different. I see what you mean, because I played them too, but it's similar but different.
It is now on my Steam wish list.
Yeah, I think I got it on a Steam sale a long
and it's
$1.50
right now, so I may pick it up after the stream.
You know what? You will get your $1.50 worth out of it. It's I think I paid like $5 for it like 10 years ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
All right, Tracy, what do we got?
Okay, let me double check. We got 2 honorable mentions. You said
we'll have 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Honorable mention number 2. Tiny and Big, Grandpa's Leftovers. It is.
This is gonna be the most skewed list ever.
It really is.
I can't even put that in here. I'm just gonna put Grandpa's Leftovers.
Tiny and Big is the main title.
Okay.
Tiny and Big is the main title. It's a story about 2 brothers who how should I say this?
He's drinking.
They inherit their grandpa's underwear. And evidently,
you're proving her point.
Better and better.
And evidently, this is a valuable thing between these 2 brothers. And the one brother takes off and leaves the other one stuck in the desert. And he ends up getting some kind of, how do I describe it? He gets a weapon that allows him to cut things. And
this was not, I'm looking at it on Steam, this was not the game I had from this description.
Yeah, it's got an out there art style. The soundtrack is like indie rock meets punk. It's one of those games you kind of. It's a short game. I will say that it's a short game. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to play because you just cutting things with this weapon was just to try and get through various things, cut doorways, cut walls down, etc. Just to get at things. It was more like a puzzle of how to cut things to get through to the next area.
This looks like something I would really enjoy.
It's a lot of fun. It's
I just put it on the Steam list.
It's a bit of an oddball. And I really loved the soundtrack, and one of the bands on the soundtrack I actually happened to have been following prior to the release of this game. So it was kind of cool to find out they got on the soundtrack to this game.
Nice.
It's a real oddball game, but it's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, it is. It's a Steam.
All right, Bridget,
Your turn.
what do we have?
Hey, my first honorable mention is the Fix-It Felix Jr. game that came out when Wreck-It Ralph was released. They made like a, kind of like an old Atari style Fix-It Felix Jr. game, and it was really addictive and really fun.
Man.
Where you had to like repair the windows and stuff, and Ralph would try to wreck things, and I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Yeah, I probably spent hours on that game.
Well, I didn't know they made a game to go with it. That's funny.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it.
I can fix it.
And I'm beginning to believe, Patrick, now everybody's list is going to be
Yes.
completely different.
Yeah, way off.
Yeah, like I said,
There's one game I have a feeling that at least 3 of us are gonna have, but
This
Yeah.
one game,
Okay,
I have a
Orgo,
feeling at least 5 of you will.
Orgo, it's Fix It Felix,
Like-
not Fix It
Oh,
Felix.
Fix It Felix. I like my version better.
fix it, feel it, Junior.
Feel it.
Sounds like
fix your
a-
feelings.
I don't know if this is actually a kid's game anymore.
Fix it and
First-
feel it.
First we thought it was going off the rail with Grandpa's underwear. Felix Jr.
I like my version. Ah, shit, my
There
clips
we
aren't
go.
working. God damn it.
It almost turned into a Spanish title.
Feliz.
Fix that later.
Fix
Alright,
it.
Blake,
Feliz
what do you got?
Navidad.
Okay, so
Now it's
my
Feliz. Well, it's going back to
My-
feel it.
yeah. Anyway, my first honorable mention is Torchlight 2.
Oh,
basically
yeah.
Yeah, it was just like a nice, isometric RPG. I think it was some former devs from Diablo 2 went over and kind of did their own thing with Valve, and I believe it was kind of a Valve internal game. Might be mistaken. But
Yeah, it wasn't Valve. It was
oh,
a
okay.
studio. I knew some of the guys who actually worked on it. They were,
Really? Okay.
yeah, they were PAX
But it-
enforcers.
But were they some guys from D2?
No,
D2 devs?
No.
Oh, they weren't. Okay. So
the people that I
But
knew
you can
weren't.
tell it was inspired by it.
Yeah, they.
Right.
I can tell you now that since it's sort of a dead IP, they had a whole
Right.
plan to not only etch this out to Diablo 2, but they were also long-term planning to make their own World of Warcraft style game out of that world.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they had
Damn.
long-term plans for it.
That's unfortunate that they weren't able to see that through, because it was a fun world that I feel like had kind of like the look and feel to really that probably could have competed, because now as long as mechanically they did it well, because I feel
Yeah.
like they were at least in the the isometric RPG space there. They got it. They understood what was going on, and what, things that were like boom, boom, boom. There's my little dopamine push to get on to the next thing. Now, can I tell you what the story was for the life of me? I have no idea. Me and a buddy kind of blitzed through it. So, but I would definitely say though that it was very much like, just in terms of gameplay, it was fun. It was fun in that genre. So,
Kill
that's it.
things, collect loot. That's the only story you need.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
fun
Sometimes that's
fights.
all you
fun
need.
it was,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, there was some sort of despair over the world type situation.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It's
but-
been a while since I played it too.
Yeah. like definitely over a decade since I touched it. I think it was like I played it around that time. That was about it. But still, it was fun.
I know
game.
I know they got 3 games out of it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's right. I remember because the third one wasn't called Torchlight 3, from what I recall, right?
no, it was called Torchlight 3.
The Torchlight
Oh, it
3.
was.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it was a lot of the original devs were gone by that point
Oh, okay, gotcha.
because I think they sold
was-
the studio. Anyways,
I was only able to come up with 4 favorites from 2012, and one is a 2012 PC port of an Xbox Live game.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you gave us a really hard year, Blake.
Like there's
This was
Yeah,
hard.
I'll be brutally honest. I started going through it and I was like, oh shit.
yeah. I mean, the number of games underneath my honorable mentions is just ridiculous.
You got me a good game though that I played that I'll get to later, but yeah, every single game I saw that I was like, oh yeah, that'll be up there, it ended up coming out in 2011, and it was a collector's edition version
Right.
of the game. Like Mortal Kombat
Right.
9 that pissed me off the most.
Exactly.
One.
Yeah. It's like that would have been up there for me too.
That
and
would have
I
been
saw it was
either
like
1 or 2.
collection. Right.
Yeah,
same.
I think like
With the
around
shit
this
out of it.
time is when that became very prevalent in the gaming industry. It's like, oh, let's just do a Game of the Year edition.
Yeah,
Arkham
it's
City
like,
was
hey,
another one.
Here's all your DLC packaged up for you. It's like, man, your complete version
But-
of the game now.
But 2012 still had some good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I won't go too much into this because I have a funny feeling this is on somebody else's list and possibly number 1. So, for next honorable mention. Oh, there we go. Scribblenauts Unlimited
No, yeah.
has been a
That is a
very
good one.
long time since I played the game, so I'm not really going to go too much into it. Just if you know the Scribblenauts series, you know basically how good this is, how creative it can be, and just basically all the things that you can do with it. And again, I'm pretty sure this is on somebody else's list, so I'll let them talk about it. Yeah. I'll let them talk about it later because I think they got a lot to say.
I wonder who. I'm not sure.
My next honorable mention, I won't go too in depth because I think this is one of those games that's probably going to be on somebody else's list. I'm going to go with Sleeping Dogs.
Mm.
Which at this time was a lot of Grand Theft Auto clones, and this one, while it's sort of a Grand Theft Auto clone, it's not best out of all of them because it took itself seriously and it just had a really good aesthetic to it.
Well, I
It's
also
a shame
recall-
they never really. It's a shame they never really did anything else with the franchise.
You look like you
recall-
could use a pork bun.
Like it was one that I never like touched like really got into. I think I played like just a little bit of it, but I remember that it did the GTA quote unquote GTA clone thing with like a little extra in terms of like your gameplay mechanics that were just like really satisfying. So yeah, it was cool.
All right, Cecil, what do we got?
For my other honorable mention, I know it's a game that had a lot of not controversy around it, but people were kind of not happy with it. But I liked it fine. Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is a game that I played through with different characters. I'm playing through it now. Like I started playing it when I was on the plane last week, and it's just fun. It's easy to jump in and play. It may be a little bit too easy, but sometimes that's all you need. You need a game where you're just kind of going through. I already know the story, so I don't need to pay that much attention to it. It's just kind of a game to kick back and relax, and that I really don't think we have a lot. I don't think we have enough of that third person over the isometric games like Diablo. Like we have some, but some of them are really terrible. We do have like Torchlight 1 and 2, which are really good, but not a whole lot of them as much as I would like. So this one is one that I've come back to a bunch of times, and I just enjoy it for what it is.
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Next. Hey, Tracy, what do we got?
All right. Well, chalk one up for Kingdoms of Amalur. That one, yeah.
Give me a second.
That one was a lot of fun. I really wish Kurt Schilling and his dev team would not have fucked it up by. Let's get what was it? The state of Rhode Island to give us a loan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That
it.
I couldn't remember
Yeah.
exactly what the controversy or what
It was. I think it was the state of Rhode Island gave them
That
a
was it.
loan to make the game, and
Yeah.
in order for them to pay back the loan, the game would have had to sell like millions and millions of copies, and it just it did
I
not do well.
I think 9.5 was
989.
the number
Right.
it was supposed to sell.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was 989 Studios, wasn't it?
I'm getting
No,
that confused then.
it was his jersey number.
98. I think it was 98.
Anyways, yeah, I mean it was just a lot of fun. It played a lot like World of Warcraft in a way.
Because it had that same art style to it too.
Yeah,
38. That's what it was.
38.
38's, yeah.
But yeah, it was. I enjoyed it so much. I ended up getting the remaster when it came out. Haven't played it, but I got the remaster.
All right.
All right. Oh, Bridget, what do you have?
Okay, my other honorable mention is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I love the Professor Layton games.
Mm.
Full of puzzles, and I just really enjoyed it.
My mom loves them too. I was surprised when I found out she was playing them
Never played one.
Nice.
because I was like, "Wait a minute, you have a Game Boy?"
All right, Blaine.
All right. So for me, kind of interesting choice for honorable, just by some negativity around it, but I had fun with Halo 4.
Hmm.
Okay.
Granted, they definitely went. That's when 343 was really starting to like take it into their direction. That they ended up going with, but I would say mechanically the game felt very fun, and it had, at least in terms of the fights, they were enjoyable while playing them. As unfortunately it does carry too much like long-term memory with them, but it's like I recall they were enjoyable. So yeah, that's why it goes there, and this story hadn't gotten too off the rails yet. So with whatever they decide with 5, but anyway.
Never played any of the other Halos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've played every single one except for the RTS games, and I didn't play ODST. But
Oh, that's my favorite out of them.
yeah, a lot of people say that too. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should just, because I think that's on the Master Chief Collection. So
Mm.
I think maybe I should just.
Which you'll be able to play soon on PlayStation.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the Halo, the Master Chief getting cucked picture?
Uh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Are you sure? Yes.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Yes.
He's sitting in the corner. Yes.
See, he's sitting in the chair.
And then, of course, I saw the meme. We got Halo on PlayStation before Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay, number 5. So we're finally in the top 5. And what did I put? I don't remember.
I don't either.
Oh, yes, okay. Clearly, I love this one. Actually, it was really good. I had to replay it to make sure it was as good as I remembered, but Theater Rhythm. I can't remember how to fucking spell it.
Tetrarhythm. Yeah.
Tetrarhythm.
I know, because
okay.
as I was writing it down, I'm like, this does not look right. I'm like, yep, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking pain in
You'll
the
never be
ass.
confident in your spelling, even when you're right.
It would be
And
Square
it-
that would spell something so screwed up.
Oh
Just
yeah.
don't do that. Because that is wrong, and I don't care.
We know what you meant.
Theory.
Yeah.
Stroke halfway
Feel it,
through it.
Junior.
He had a stroke halfway through naming it.
Junior.
Feel it.
I mean, I have a hard time with rhythm to begin with. You gotta add that fucking nonsense in the front of it. Patrick, what do we have for 5? I should probably talk
okay,
about
here's-
that game.
here-
Never mind.
I'm sure other.
Got it. I've got it too.
I'm sure other people will talk about it a lot later on.
Yes.
This one's my like, what? You're putting it this low? Because I have problems with this game, but I still love it. Mass Effect 3.
Oh,
That's really low for
There's
a franchise you claim to love like more than anything.
like I'm
He's-
not gonna
he's
get
wearing
into
the shirt.
spoilers. Yeah, I'm wearing the shirt. It's the
Yeah.
gross flaw.
Right there, yeah.
I'm not gonna go into spoilers about the ending because there's somebody in the stream that's currently playing it.
oh.
There's bits and pieces of this game that I really love, but then there's just a lot of filler in it that it's like you didn't need it in there. There's lots of, there's good scenes. Also, the multiplayer that they added into it was actually really fun, but it didn't live up to the hype of 2. But it's good in its own merits, but there's problems with it, so that's why I had it so low.
I was talking to a friend, my cousin-in-law's fiance, earlier today, talking about this, and I brought up the Mass Effect 3, and he said, if you're not there for the hype, it's a good game. But the hype was just so big for it that it just completely underwhelmed when it first
Yeah.
came out.
For what 2 was and what 2 did, you weren't following that up.
Yeah. That's pretty much what he kind of got at. What do you
There's
think the
good
odds of
in
them
it.
for Nerf? Oh, go ahead,
There's
sorry.
good in it, but there's just issues in it too.
Scamdar must have sent this a while ago. What do you think the odds of them nerfing Cortana to work in PlayStation 5 version?
Oh, what? Making her like less sexy? 100%.
With Sony, yes.
Yes.
Instead of it being like a cat suit, it's just like this like thick material looking suit that's like digital.
She's in
as
Master.
well.
What?
She's dressed as a librarian.
She's in Master Chief's armor.
Oh, that's the thing. She's really Master Chief.
Sony was the one that put lens flare over Trish's butt in Devil May Cry, right?
Yep.
Right. And
Yep.
Devil May
that-
Cry
of course,
5. Even
I-
Nintendo didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How far Sony has fallen.
Cecil,
What
what do we got for number 5?
number 5? I'll be brief since we've kind of touched on this already. Kingdoms of Amalur. I initially didn't really get
Kingdoms.
it, but I had somebody tell me that it was because Kurt Schilling was obsessed with World of Warcraft and he wanted to make his own version, but he wanted to make like a single player one. So it's essentially what he did. He made a single player World of Warcraft. I mean, it has a very similar art style. It's that chunky look. I like that you can kind of play however you like. If you want to mix it up with if you want to be a ranger that uses magic, if you want to be a heavy art, if you want to use all three, if you want to be a rogue, a wizard, and a warrior, you can mix all three of them in there, and it's fun. I liked it. I really enjoyed my time with it. Now I played the Re-Reckoning version, But I mean, really, it's just a polished version of the game that came out in 2012. So I like it a lot. I think it's good.
All right, Tracy.
All right, number 5, Unfinished Swan. This is a
When's it gonna be finished?
This is an indie game that came out on the
We're waiting.
PS5, or no, excuse me, PS4, or maybe it was PS. It came out on PlayStation. Again, an indie studio. Its main game mechanic was the world really doesn't exist until you do something to it. You literally it starts you with a blank white screen, and you can throw ink balls, and that'll start splatting against the floor, against the walls. Eventually you'll find the hallway that you have to go down, and that's kind of how the rest of the game plays out. You get other powers to manipulate the world so you can see what's going on. And then the story is sort of a storybook story in that it's about a king who has this power he has a magic paintbrush of sorts, and he creates his world. And as the story goes along, it goes through his life, and eventually he gets to a point where he's kind of very depressed. And I'm trying to remember the name of the actor who they got to voice him, because it's the type of the story in the game you'd almost say, it was Terry Gilliam from Monty Python. He's the one that does the voice of the king, and you almost would picture it being a story that he would make a movie out of type situation. So it's a really good game, really enjoyable. The mechanic was really interesting because at one point in the game you hear frogs, and you have to, for one of the trophies, is actually make one of the frogs visible, and you basically just got to hone in on where that frog's croaking is coming from, and eventually you find it and just start lobbing ink balls in that direction until you find them. It's a really cool game.
That sounds really neat.
I just looked at it on Steam, and yeah, it does look neat. Steam also says it came out in 2020, so I was really about to call you out until I googled it.
Well, he said PS5.
Yeah, I said PS5, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, it was older than that.
Hold on now.
It was on one of the PlayStations when it came out, and I've got it on my PS5 now.
The original release was a PS3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
All right, Bridget, what do you have?
Okay, so now I have to follow up that whole profound thing that Tracy went on about with just Sims 3. It
Was
the first
fun,
Sims to
hit
make
dopamine.
I mean,
Sims 3.
Really, what
I
can you
enjoyed it.
say about Sims that hasn't been said?
Right.
Create a swimming pool,
You know,
drown them.
Sometimes when I wanted to be serious, I'd create a character and give them all these dreams and occupation, all that. And then sometimes I wanted to get on. I wanted to put somebody in a house and take away all the doors and let them die. So I like this.
The good old oven trick.
I like
Right.
that the Sims
Or the
did
swimming
that.
pool.
Not
Poop
psychotic
yourself.
behavior at all.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
it the-
also, this was
I do this in video games so that I don't do this in real life.
Right.
so if I come home and there's just one oven and a bunch of walls, I know I'm dead.
You walk into
She's
a room
controlling
and all of a sudden
reality.
you walk into a room and there's a bunch of coffee pots brewing coffee, and all of a sudden the door disappears.
then-
You're like, oh shit.
It's like, oh shit, I'm in Nightmare on Elm Street now.
She is.
I'm in Silent Hill, aren't I?
if she ever
Transcended This mortal plane has become a god.
if she ever suggests that you build a swimming pool in the backyard,
Yeah.
might want to double think that.
Don't
That's
worry
when
about
you
it.
know.
You know what though, being a teacher in an elementary school, sometimes I have students that will walk away from it, and I will call them out and call them a sim.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say sometimes you wanna set them on fire. And
I just want to remove the walls. Or
I wish I
remove
could.
the doors.
No, but I'm like, why did you put that there? Go pick it up. Don't be a sim. And I had to explain to the kids what the Sims were because, of course, none of them play the Sims. They don't know what it is.
Right. Was that the one you could also seduce death in?
You
I
can.
think-
No, but I want to play this now.
I think so, yeah.
In Sims 4, I think in Sims 4 you can even like if you die and you refuse to like go into the afterlife, you can like get pregnant as a ghost even and have like a ghost baby.
Oh my-
Oh.
Not to be confused with Ghost Dad.
There's a lot
Right,
of like
right.
Edith is a girl's name. Edith is a girl's name. Woo.
All right.
Plane.
Now you gotta follow that
It
up.
sounded so much cooler.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
So mine, I forgot if this was exactly clarified or not, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. WoW Mists of Pandaria.
Yep.
Feel like expand. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I was like, I definitely remember us talking about expansions. So, but yeah, yeah. So Mists of Pandaria, you know, I would definitely say across like from honorable to this, I had fun with every single one of these games. It's just, you know, obviously with the after looking at the list from that year, it's like, all right, it might be slim pickings when it comes from games I've played to completed, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll try to pick from completed here. So, but yeah, no, I would say, you know, this is something that I played quite a bit of the game during that time, and I'm pretty sure I remember clearing that. Yeah, we cleared that final boss. You know, during that. That was the corrupted.
That was Siege of Orgrimmar.
Siege. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They released
Yes,
something.
I think
after
Siege was the.
Siege,
Was
but
there
I don't
something after
remember what it
Siege?
was. It was like
Yeah.
something where you fought an
Um,
old god. Or
Right.
am I confusing expansions?
I think you're confusing expansions because I thought
Maybe.
Hellscream was the
Oh!
final.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was Battle of Azeroth. It had you go
okay.
back to Pandera to fight the old god. That was what it was.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, you know, then cool. I'm not crazy. I finished
No,
that
it
one
was,
then.
it was Garrosh.
So,
Garrosh was the boss.
and honestly, that was probably when I played the most and was like the best at PvP in that game as well. So I would definitely say that, you know, there's a good level of completion with that. And no, it was a nice bit of fun in that game before, you know, before I got very spotty with it, and then ultimately don't play it at all anymore. But you know, it was a good expansion.
It was the last good expansion.
Yeah,
Because after that was
I think that was the
Draenor,
last expansion.
and then it was
I didn't
Legion,
play.
and then it was Azeroth, and then it was Shadowlands, where I just completely dropped off.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, I remember skipping Warlords. And
Good
then,
call.
Yeah.
Warlord
I
had a
just-
good story going in, but it was just not executed well.
well, the issue with it is I think they like started working on Legion before they finished Warlords.
Oh, okay.
And that's why the last boss in there was only 3 raids, I think.
Okay.
And the last boss was Archimonde.
Hmm.
So, yeah, Legion was better, but it's
Yeah, I
Would've
mean,
made
I
my
didn't
comp.
stick right. I mean, even with Legion, I didn't stick with it very long. I kind of got to the end. I started touching, you know, dipping my toes into the end game loop of that with Mystics, and I was just like, yeah, no, I don't like this. I'm done, and I'm tired of gathering artifact power for this stupid fucking item. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because
but yeah,
once you got all that artifact power in the next expansion pack came out, it was fucking worth it.
hey, you gotta.
Yeah.
Now you have to do. Now you have
do
to
it all
do base-
again.
I was gonna say you have to do that same kind of mechanic, but it's like now a trinket or something.
Mm.
Wow.
It's like
so I
it's
have
just
this
a different.
ungodly powered Ashbringer, and then it's like, oh, this green sword's better.
And it's like, oh, hi, yay.
At least the orange stuff in classic,
Pretty
you
much
were
every
still
expansion
able
is
to
that.
use like all the way up to maximum level in Burning Crusade. It wasn't immediately replaced by something you could buy at a vendor. Anyways, number 4. And this won't be on anybody else's list, so I'll just go ahead and talk about it. Pokemon Black 2. Now, I've talked about this before on other streams.
Pokemon?
Pokemon!
Got the
My Pokemons, let me show you.
I talked about this before on other streams, but Pokemon Black is probably my favorite game in the entire franchise. And instead of releasing, like, say, Gray version, like they do with the previous ones, where they release a third version, they just straight up released a sequel, which was pretty much the third version because you're playing in the exact same area, just a different story. The game itself is nowhere near as good as the first, but it is still good enough to get into the top 5 because the end game in Black 2 was probably the best end game in the entire series, and B, the slim pickings this year, so Pokemon 2 Black 2 made it up. No, it's still a very good game. Once you get past like the main game and get to the end game stuff, I think I put more hours into this than any other Pokemon game, based on like battling previous gym leaders, going online. I think it might have been the first one to have online play, like using the DS. And it was a very balanced game too, from what I remember too. No like one Pokemon like eviscerated everything like other generations. So Black 2 is up there. It's not the best Pokemon game you're gonna play, but it is still a fun time, especially when you get to the end.
So, my number 4, Double Dragon Neon.
Wow.
What was so good about this game? It was a fun beat 'em up game.
I like that little bonus.
I was moaning
Back on
my
track.
agreement.
Feel it, Junior.
Yeah.
Bongo like.
Tonight, you.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pissed now.
I'm pissed now.
But anyway. Yeah. So it was a good beat 'em up game, but the soundtrack in this game was awesome. There were several Easter eggs because one of the bosses was a mutated Bimmy and Jimmy Lee. And the main villain, Skullmageddon, was great because he was basically a Skeletor ripoff. And as the credits are playing, he's singing his song. And then and here is your reward, and that's when you would get the achievement for completing the game. It was perfectly synced up.
Yeah.
It was just a fun, no nonsense. It's like, oh, it's a beat 'em up game.
Skullmageddon!
Yeah, Skullmageddon.
I just wanted a girlfriend. No, it wasn't even that. He was just like, I just wanted a date.
Yes. It was a great game.
Oh yeah. I'll say more eventually.
Okay.
At some point.
Cecil, I heard you moan, so is that gonna be on your list now?
No, surprisingly, that one's not on my list. I have a game that I guarantee no one else has on their list. It is a movie. It is a game called.
Joannicky,
You know what? I was thinking about putting that on
That
here.
came out in 2012?
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Joannicky did come out in 2012.
Oh, it did. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to read
Whoa.
my list.
Seriously. I am talking about a game called Never Dead.
Oh, yeah.
You play a demon hunter named Bryce Boltzmann that is immortal. And apparently your body is made out of
Named
graham
by
crackers.
Stan Lee.
It sounds a Jim Norton name.
It's I don't care. It's awesome.
Michael Bolton.
You basically you can't die, but you can get blown into bits. So the whole thing is
Fuck
you're
yeah.
running around and your arms get shot off. So you have to go pick your arms up and put them back on in
Yep.
order to keep fighting, or you lose your legs, or you get blown up into completely and you're just a head rolling around on the
Yep.
ground
Yep.
looking for like your other body parts.
Yep.
Alright, I gotta go to
creates-
Steam now.
So fucking hell, it's not. It was a console exclusive.
Oh.
it was
GOG? So no.
No, PlayStation and Xbox 360. That's it.
No.
And it's a shame because
I'm
it's
pissed now.
so funny because the things that happen, like you'll be fighting a demon and you get hit with a rocket and your head flies across the room. So you're rolling your head around and there are these monsters that they can't, like, you can't die, but there's one monster in the game that basically will eat you and it takes them a really long time to digest you. So you basically, that's like your one game over, is that if they swallow you, you're stuck in their stomach for like all eternity. And
Was
so
it a
you-
Sarlacc?
No, it's like a little. It looked like a little like kind of Pokemon thing, which is a big mouth that just went around. But it was hilarious.
I've never seen a Pokemon that was a big mouth that just walked around.
There's some. What's the Pokemon with the eye and the mouth and the? There's.
Well, that's
I-
about all of
A
them.
lot of them.
The eye, the mouth, the fur.
or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's
It had
the
the
only
beats with
my
the
only one gripe about it is the last boss in the game is bullshit. But because the last boss, it took me like an hour to beat him. Because there's like these raising and lowering platforms,
Actually.
and it was just more annoying than it needed to be. But the game as a whole is so much fun, and I'm really annoyed that it's not, that you, unless you play it on 360 or PlayStation, you're screwed. You can't play it anywhere else.
Hmm.
It could be Scamdar, Mawile, but I think you're giving Cecil way too much credit that he knows what that is.
Mawile. No, I'm saying I don't know what it is, but I've seen Pokemon's Mawile.
I don't think it has an
Pokemans.
H.
No, not that. I'll if I can find it. Just it's a monster with the big mouth, and it eats your head, and then you get a game over, and you have to start over at the last checkpoint. But that is the thing. It was really fun. Like the checkpoints, I thought were generous enough, so even if you did fuck up, you weren't going back for like an hour. It's really fun. I would recommend if there's a way that you can play it, I would recommend playing it. It's fun. It was completely overlooked at the time because
What systems was it on?
360 and PlayStation 3.
Yeah, it was a console
Backwards
game only.
compatible.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I know, right?
All right, Tracy.
All right,
Sure.
number 4. This one might be on somebody else's list. Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Mm.
The first one.
Mm.
Yeah, this was when Telltale was swinging for the fences and hitting home runs left and right.
I don't know how to spell it.
Just put
Tell-
The Walking Dead.
Telltales.
That'll work.
As in-
TWD.
Yeah,
Walking Dead works.
yeah. But
There we go.
yeah, I mean, it was basically a point and click game, of course, but it was a great story. I mean, very emotional at various points. I mean, and I've not watched the show, but the game was awesome.
The game is more based off the comic storyline.
Yeah, And it's one of Telltale's best games for a reason. It's just well done.
I'm sure other people will talk about it a lot more later.
I have a
Yeah,
feeling.
it's been a long time since I played it. I just remember it being a really good game, really emotional points at really emotionally tugging at you at certain points.
We're dumping a lot of games on her, by the way. I'm like, I'm sure somebody else will talk about that. I'm sure somebody else will talk. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyways. Bridget, which one of the
Funny
3
is
games
that
are we going to
you've
talk
all been
about?
Correct so far. Like, yeah, I do got these games on my list. I'm predictable. Literally predictable Bridget.
Good old Rock.
Nothing beats that.
Well, I'm not saying you played it. I'm saying someone else could have played it.
It's on my list.
I just remembered the stuff she talked about way back in the day.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, man.
Keith remembers
Okay, it's my
things.
turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Not
also
much.
have Double Dragon Neon.
Ah.
Mm.
It was so 80s.
Yeah.
So 80s in the 2012s.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean,
Right.
it had 80s vibes to it, and it was your classic Double Dragon, but like HD remixed pretty much, and the soundtrack was fantastic, and the ending was fantastic. I loved it. We played it several times.
Yeah.
We co-opted it
Hmm.
several times, and it was a
I
good
haven't
time.
played it.
Mm.
So I have to, like,
You
guess I
should
have to
check
Oh
get
it
around
out.
to getting that.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you should. It's
It's
worth
a-
at least one play.
Yeah.
For the soundtrack alone, you should play it.
All right, Blaine, what do we have for number 4?
All right. My number 4 is Diablo 3. You know, it's one of those games where like I just had a really compared to another game that is similar, that is, you know, was from my honorables, like compared to something like Torchlight 2, you know, Diablo 3, there was more of us on there, like we were really just kind of just so many of my friends just played the ever living crap out of that game, despite some of the bullshit that was going on during the beginning of that game with the real money auction house and everything. It was still just like this awesome, you know, fun experience of like me and my early 20-something friends just playing the ever living crap out of this game. You know, most of us had, you know, multiple job, you know, classes leveled. You know, the one, you know, I didn't do this, but a friend of mine was literally making money from the real money auction house because, you know, he was botting. But, you know, like I said, I didn't do that. He did.
Heaven forbid if Blizzard actually monitored that stuff.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, right.
I did.
Exactly.
Amazing.
And it was, yeah, it was just kind of an interesting time for that game to come out, and, you know, like I said, just hell of a good time. You know, technically it actually, you know, it even got better after that once they also fixed the fact that, you know, you wouldn't get like, hey, here's this sword-like weapon that has a bunch of intelligence on it for some reason. It's like, okay, right, cool. Love the RNG on weapon drops at the beginning. And
Like-
it's weird that despite that, it's still that high, you know, I still have that regard for it, so.
Like OG World of Warcraft, where you get a weapon with strength and spirit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a hunter's weapon.
Everything's 100% weapon.
Yeah. Cool, I've just got this a
Plate
bunch of this
armor.
stat
That's
that's
100
useless.
armor.
Right.
Fucking under.
They'll make it available in an expansion. I'm keeping this.
I might need it.
But,
All right.
but yeah,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
I was just gonna say, but yeah, it's just good
Top
times.
stop. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome, Frown to Nose. I saw you there.
Hey, Frowned.
So my number 3. Speaking of Double Dragon, It is not Double Dragon Neon, but
Speaking of Double Dragon, but it's
Gonna
not
be
Double Dragon.
a Bobops. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
A
I know that
Bobo.
one.
Bobo's Big
A Bobo's
Adventure.
Big Adventure.
Holy crap, is this a game? If
Good
you
old-
want to
We have
know
to try
what doing
that
drugs is
at
like without
Comic-Con.
actually taking them.
Oh,
We
okay.
got to test that game out at Comic Con 2010.
When IMOC
Oh,
rated you.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a game. I loved my experience with this game. It basically takes several different NES levels and allows you to way to play them as a Bobo. But beyond that, it parodies them to an insane extreme, and the humor is so juvenile that you can't help but laugh every 10 seconds that you play in the game. You start the game by picking up a woman's body, ripping off her head, and eating it.
Well,
And seeing it was
you-
released on Newgrounds, so
It was released.
things
Yes,
are
it was
making
released on
sense.
Grounds.
Mm.
I don't know if it's still there, and I don't know if you can
It
still play it, but you can still watch YouTube videos of it, and just watching it is still enough to be like, oh my god. But you go through Double Dragon, then you go through Mario, then you go through
Punch
Zelda,
Out. There's Punch Out, the Punch Out level.
Kirby, not Kirby, sorry, Contra. But oh my goodness. If you haven't played the game, find a way to play it. If you can't find a way to play it, watch an online video. You will thank me later. Oh,
So
somebody found it.
my number 3. Kenny will remember this. It's the Telltale Walking Dead game.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Walking Dead.
Yeah. Like, Telltale has done several of these point-and-click adventure games, but this is the one where they knocked it out of the park. Like Tracy said, there is so many emotional things, especially at the end of this one, and then all your decisions roll over into the second one. But what was also great about these is it offered a chance, like, you could replay it and do a different option just to see what branching path it would
Yep.
do. So there was a lot of replayability in all the Telltale games, but this one was when they had their shit down, and they knocked it out of the park with this one. And Kenny will remember that.
Oh, poor Kenny.
All right, Cecil.
Okay, so my number 3 is Sleeping Dogs. I'll echo what Patrick said. It was a Grand Theft Auto clone, but they did things completely different. For one, you're a cop, but it had parkour. It had parkour that felt natural. It had really wonderful combat that was kind of like Arkham Asylum. It had a good, unique soundtrack. It had interesting side characters. It had a lot of really cool subplots and stories to follow, and it was just fun. It was like really enjoyable to play. It's a damn good movie, or a damn good game, and I'm
Damn good movie.
damn good. Well, I'm so used to talking about movies. Damn good game, and I'm really sad that it like nobody played. I think it was just at the time we were getting inundated with like GTA clones, and so everybody just kind of assumed that this was like that, and it so was not. It really
Question.
it deserved better.
42.
And I'm probably going to embarrass myself with this.
Yes.
There was a game that I remember that was a GTA clone that I think starred Jet Li. Was that this one?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Wasn't
I feel
that?
like I
No,
did.
I think you're thinking
I
of
think it was
True
Triumph.
Crime.
You're True Crime.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
and True Crime was not starring Jet Li. It was like kinda Jet Li, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and
I thought
And-
there was one that like starred one of the like action stars, like either Jackie Chan or
No,
Jet
there
Li
was
or-
a Jet Li game.
You might be thinking of the one. Was it Stranglehold?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think so, yeah.
That is what I was.
Stranglehold-
That is
Chow
what
Yun
I'm
Fat.
thinking.
No,
Not Sleeping Dogs,
Stranglehold is the video game version of a John Woo movie.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
it.
like-
What I was thinking.
Yeah, because it was
Completely-
basically hard boiled.
Yep.
Yeah,
Basically
it's
hard
completely- it's
boiled.
completely
and
different.
Stranglehold was fucking awesome.
But-
That was a
Like
good.
the same
That was a
person,
good game
you know.
too.
But
You're
to be-
Agent-
to be-
you're Agent Tequila, and you're just shooting and blowing up stuff and
Yeah.
doing it's so much fun.
But to be fair,
Great.
Sleeping Dogs did start out as a true crime game. It was originally going to be True Crime number 3.
Ah. But but the thing is, it's funny. I'm glad it's not, because it's better than the True Crime games.
Yeah.
Although sadly, if it did come out as True Crime 3, it probably would have sold better, which is really a bummer. But it's its own unique thing, and I think the majority of people that I know that have played it, they all have like really fond memories, and they love it. And they love, the pork bun guy. He's my favorite guy.
All right, Tracy.
All right, another one that might be on other people's lists. Forza Horizon, a game series that I play to this day.
That your number one. All right.
Oh, you just spoiled Bridget's number one.
She can talk about it a little later.
It was the perfect
I can.
the perfect marriage of a sim racing game to a arcade style racing game. You basically were let loose in Colorado to tear up the roads and have fun. And I poured, so many hours into that game. And I still pour so many hours into the Forza Horizon series. I played it today, earlier today, the Forza Horizon 5. But yeah, I mean, just the choices of cars, the customization, the tweaking you can do for tuning, just so much there.
I just remember seeing everybody's art that they would do with geometric shapes.
Oh yeah,
How it's like, how did you do that with a square and a triangle?
I don't know. Some of these people just make pure art out of what they're putting together with just shapes.
And that's with a controller, not like I can understand if you had a mouse and keyboard, but this is with a controller.
Yeah.
We're doing
In fact, a couple of people that did art on cars for that first game have actually been hired by Turn 10 to do art on
Wow.
cars. And that's their entire job. In fact, I can think offhand, Little Vixen is the her gamer tag. She is I believe has specifically been hired by Turn 10 because she does all their special edition artwork cars.
All right,
Nope.
Bridget.
Don't die, Cecil.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Need to get some
I
water.
also picked Telltale's Walking Dead for my number 3. What an emotional roller coaster that.
Oh,
that
God.
game was.
Yes.
I remember getting to the end of the first episode and I just being completely speechless. I didn't know what to say or what to do with myself.
Yeah.
I was just a basket case. And then the second season was even better.
Because I
And
could.
then I also enjoyed that one of the main characters was Kenny, and I used to pretend that I was Cartman going, Kenny, Kenny.
Well, and then, seeing how this game came out in 2012, I figure we're open for spoilers for it. The fact that the main character that you play dies at the end,
Yeah.
The fuck.
because you're like,
Oh,
how
no.
can they kill Lee?
I'll be right back.
And then you're,
Cecil's had it with this.
Yeah.
Game
Bullshit.
he went to cry, and then
I was
then
just
that
at
last.
the end.
that last decision is: do you let him turn or do you kill him before he turns?
Yeah.
And
Deal-
you're making this decision as a 8 or 9-year-old girl,
Yep.
Yeah.
Clementine,
A literal child.
Yeah.
because it's
heavy.
yeah.
It's really heavy.
What's that word again? Heavy.
Is everything in your future? Is there something
Why
wrong
is
with
everything
Earth's
so
gravity?
heavy in the future? Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitation?
It,
Yeah, that was such a good game.
Sorry.
And then I ended up playing
Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us.
Oh, another good one.
And well, but see, I really liked the first episode of that one. And then I felt like it went downhill from there, honestly. I was not as impressed with that one as I was with Walking Dead,
Mm.
honestly.
I am looking forward to the sequel that they supposedly are still working on.
Yeah, I was hearing about. That's
How long have they been working
And
on
see,
this?
I never played the Batman when they did.
The Batman ones are pretty good.
And
Didn't they have a Game of Thrones?
they
one
had a
too?
game of the problem with the
Yeah.
Game of Thrones one was like they got so delayed in the episode that by the time the next episode came out, it was like I don't even remember what I did. And I just had lost interest by the end of it. It was like because it just kept getting delayed and delayed.
Mm. Yeah, and the problem with that one, I haven't played it. My understanding is the problem with the Game of Thrones one is it leaves you on a cliffhanger at the very end,
I think so.
and so they've never followed it up. So
and at this point, likely never will.
yeah,
Probably not.
considering Telltale now is owned by entirely different people.
Yeah.
Do they still make games like that that are episodic and that come out every now and then? And
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
really.
Final Fantasy.
See, that's a shame because I
Well-
really enjoyed that.
Well, the entire shoot, the hell's the name of it?
The folks that do like the Life is Strange games, they
Yes,
kinda
that's
do
it.
That.
Yeah, the Life is
Yeah.
Strange.
Okay.
The entire Life is Strange game series is that
They
style.
kinda seem to be the only ones I understand that are really still doing it.
Well, like I said, there is the Telltale
Yeah. Right, but they're,
developers,
Yeah.
but they just bought the name and are trying to put out new games.
Right.
Whether or not they capture that magic is another thing entirely.
Exactly.
They won't.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cecil's back from crying.
Yay! I had to get
I
some
spoiled,
water.
I spoiled the game from 2012.
Dispatch.
It wasn't
just
that at
came
all.
out.
I was gonna keep coughing until I got some water, so I needed to go get
Oh,
some.
I got something for that.
He got a little choked up.
Help you out.
What? Come?
Some throat yogurt.
Feel it. Feel it.
Some hot frothy you're
Some
drinking.
Felix.
He has some hot wine for you.
Try the wine.
I'm pleased that you appreciate good. Oh, that's not good wine. This wine's turned. Wine isn't supposed to be clumpy.
Keith, do you have the Kurt Angle sound? I think
Not
this would
yet,
be the time.
No, I really wish I did. All right, Blaine.
All right, my this is number 4.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number Jesus. All right, yeah, number 3 is Borderlands 2.
I was waiting for that to pop up.
Yeah. Just another one that was like really fun to play with like a friend or two. Like really, you know, that's where they kind of had like the looter shooter concept like honed in really well, and yeah, I mean I kind of remember the story, but frankly, I don't really play those like. It's one of those franchises where it's like after the fact I kind of like brush up a little bit on what I actually went through, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's just, you know, there's other shit that you do in between there where you kind of just lose track of it, but it's fine because you're just having a blast. But yeah, no, it was just just a fun game. You know, to go through, like going through the, you know, the main campaign was fun, but then like kind of going through and just, you know, pushing it to where you're getting, you know, the better loot to push the difficulty further. You know, just had a great gameplay mechanic loop that, you know, sunk a couple, I think about a couple 100 hours into. And, yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah, that whole series.
Thanks for the recommendation, Scamdart, because I just looked up Dispatch and I think it looks really cool. And it says it's by some of the ex Telltale people. So I might have to check that out.
Ooh, okay. Well, that one, I remember that hearing Dispatch. It's got some names behind it in terms of voice actors and everything.
Yeah, it says like
so.
Aaron. Is it Aaron,
Aaron Paul.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Aaron-
some.
and-
I watched a couple
Yeah.
video clips today about from that, and I'm like, what game is
Right.
this?
Let's take a look.
I was gonna say, dude makes enough money to be choosy at this point, so it's like, all right, fair enough. He doesn't have to do Need for Speed anymore.
He owns his own caviar company.
He has a caviar company?
He
I
has
thought he
a
also
caviar-
has vodka money, too.
No, well, maybe he has vodka money too, but he
Oh,
started his own. He's like,
This game does have a good voice actor. It has most of the Critical Role people.
Right.
So you know you're getting good people with that. So yeah.
Well, you need to add it on Steam then. I want to try it out.
Yeah. This does
There's
have.
already, it said there's already like 7 episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
From-
I need to get to it.
okay. You know what?
from the
God,
clips I saw of it, I yeah, definitely need to check it out. Thank you,
It's got an
Scamdar, for the
impressive
rec
voice cast on it.
Yeah.
recommendation.
Okay, so I guess we're at number 2 now.
Number
We go
2.
then worst, right?
Number 2.
And then one.
Yeah. The
Number
worst
2 with
comes
a bullet.
before
Okay. So then my number 2, and I bounced back and forth between which one I wanted to put up here, but I ultimately decided. We all know what. Mists of Pandaria. Well, when Blaine said, I wasn't sure what we decided.
Yeah,
on
I think we
expansions. I said we
discussed
better
that
have.
expansion packs count or expansions.
Yeah, because it's like a significant amount of new content.
Yep.
That-
For,
Just wanted to play as a panda.
yeah, exactly.
Actually,
Live out your
that
furry
was,
dreams.
did become my main for quite a while. Yeah, main panda who was a hunter.
Did you have some kind of like Kung Fu Panda name or something like that?
No,
Jesus.
I don't remember what I named her.
Oh, okay. Like 10,000 other people.
He named her Bob.
But,
Hung
Pandera,
low.
I thought Pandera was absolutely beautiful location. The storyline in it was really good, and it was the first game that I can think of, well, the first expansion that I can think of that I actually played end game content when it was released.
Right.
So of course I have that kind of elevating it a bit because I didn't get end game content in the other expansions. So, well, aside from classic, I think everybody did end game content in classic though. It was also when I first like really started getting into Paladin, really started getting into Hunter. Siege of Orgrimmar is possibly my favorite raid in the entire game since, well,
Pretty good.
yeah, since I've played it. Like, I haven't played Shadowlands raids or whatever the hell else came out after that, but I think I'm okay with not playing those.
Right. I'll die happy without
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Nighthold was good too, actually. But
I think
anyway.
their new expansion is called Please Keep Subscribing.
Yeah.
Please,
We need
no,
your
you
money.
leave.
You no leave now.
You give
it
us
also-
money.
It also gave us a reworked Shadowlands too.
Yes, it did. I think it reworked
yeah.
a bunch of the old classic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the
Yeah, I
first?
thought it
It was the
just
first
redid
one with
Shadowlands.
heroics, right? Or was that Cataclysm?
No, heroics were in Burning.
Well,
gave
no,
it-
I
it
mean
was
when they took old dungeons and turned them into.
No, because heroics would have been there since Burning. But
Alright.
because they redid Dead Mines in Cataclysm.
Okay, so it was Cataclysm was the one I was thinking.
Okay.
Of.
Yeah.
And then you had to fight Epic Hogger.
Yes.
Oh, in Stockade. That's right.
Yep.
Everybody loved
Oh,
Epic
yeah.
Hogger.
Yeah, because they put Hogger in Stockades.
I still remember when they did a 40-man Hogger fight and nothing but level 1 characters.
Jesus.
That was a slaughterhouse.
Really?
But Mists of Pandaria was fantastic. A shame you can't enjoy it anymore, because unlike Final Fantasy XIV, where they allow you to actually play the game, yeah, you can't play any of the old content in World of Warcraft anymore. Because why would you? Why would they let you?
Didn't it just come out in Classic WoW?
Mists of Pandaria?
Yeah. Or they announced
Are they that? I was gonna say I don't
I
think
thought they
they're that-
announced it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're up to there yet.
I know they'd done Cata Classic.
I
Yeah,
thought
Cataclassic,
Mist is like
uh,
it's close to coming out maybe.
Hmm.
Probably with like the next expansion or something.
Oh, it's already launched. It launched
Oh.
on July 21st.
Just do it,
Yeah.
Final 14.
Yeah.
I don't
you
know,
go
man.
back to
Well,
old
like
stuff.
there's, I mean, you can't. It's hard. I mean, you can go back and play it, but like the
Not the
world
same.
is different.
No.
Like you know,
Yeah.
time was. We had time to kind of play it, and we would all like even if we were all doing different things, we're usually playing like together.
I just made
and-
Keith run me through stuff.
Right. Like I would just.
You'd
put on a-
run me through stuff, and our connection would drop every single time.
That black or rate fire down.
Razorfen
Razorfen
crawl
Downs.
or downs.
I just
Look,
would
we've
like
had this conversation recently.
put
Yes.
on a podcast.
When we did our
and
WoW
go
video.
through-
Yes.
Right.
No,
Our WoW
and the
video and our
2004.
2004 video.
Right.
The joke that keeps coming up.
Some of my 2012 favorites: Dishonored, Far Cry 3, Max Payne 3, Spec Ops: The Line, Witcher 2, Hitman Absolution, despite its flaws, Mass Effect 3, Sleeping Dogs, and Tracy just acknowledged it without me having to. So
Yeah, Far Cry 3 was when they kind of really started to hit their stride with the Far Cry series.
Yeah.
Like where they figured out the
Yeah,
formula
because
well.
The first one, it was just all like, look at these fancy graphics we can do.
Yeah.
by the way, I
second
want to
one
point
was all about the fire mechanics. It was like you can set a hill on fire and it'll, and the fire will grow and
Yeah.
that was kind of neat. And then you had the flu, and that was the thing with it. But then 3 was the one where it was like, all right, this is this specific bad guy. They had a really good story to go with it, and it was fun.
I want to point out that all the games Frown to Nose mentioned, nobody has brought up yet.
Well, we brought up Mass Effect 3 and Sleeping
Yeah.
Dogs.
Oh, I meant before.
Mass
the
Effect
comment
and
before
Sleeping
that.
Dogs.
Oh, yeah, Dishonored. Far Cry
I meant the
3.
comment
Yeah.
before that, not that one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
all
I
great
just-
choices, but
I was gonna say
it- with-
we gotta get
like,
to one
one
of
of
those
the-
at some point. I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, it's funny because one of those is I have it. It's purchased. I just haven't fucking played it yet. Three.
I
I've
own
had it in
two.
my
I don't know.
library
I don't know what
so
that's
long.
I own
like.
2 of them.
you don't want to see my stack of shame. You do not want to see my stack of shame.
Right. That's like half the Steam, half plus of your Steam library is just like unplayed shit.
I almost played Dishonored for this list, but I just couldn't get to it.
So, my number 2, I just want to see Keith struggle to try to spell this one. It's Theater Rhythm.
He's just gonna copy and
Just
paste.
spell Just spell it different every time.
Oh, all right, that
No,
works
he's
too.
copying and pasting.
Right.
What like in theory, it's like this is like the
Theater
cheapest
free.
like idea. It's like, oh, let's just make a rhythm game and just make Final Fantasy music. It's like, yeah, okay, and it's like this is actually really fun.
It is.
It made all the characters into cute chibi versions of themselves that you could change. Each party member did something different. It was just fun, and it was also a cheap way to listen to Final Fantasy music.
Yep.
But it's not like that Final Fantasy music is bad. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, ooh, I get to play this game that's really fun and listen to some of the best music ever composed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
look,
Yeah.
and I
Twist my arm.
there's too much butter on my toast.
and it's like I can put together a dream team of my favorite characters from each Final Fantasy, and that's my party.
mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking in this one, because I played them all, and I get them confused. If you have certain combinations of people, it gives you better stats. I can't remember if it's this one or another one.
I think it is this one.
I think it was this one.
Okay.
I think they were all of them
Okay.
did that, didn't it?
I don't. They all blend together after a certain point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was just a fun, simple game.
Yeah, I would have put it higher, but I recently played it and I didn't realize how few songs there actually was in the game. Like compared to the later.
The later end.
Oh, you know what? Because I have the one on Switch that has like
1,000
Trigger.
songs.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like
God.
yeah.
Like 7 different versions of Battle of the Big Bridge.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't know.
No,
yeah. All
It's
right.
like you're trying
So
to
they
be
kinda-
a
Yeah.
completionist, and you're like, please,
So they kinda
I'm tired,
lowballed it.
boss.
Theater Rhythm had 70 songs, and then Curtain Call has 300.
Oh.
So yeah,
Yeah. Just a few more.
a few more.
But did Curtain Call add like? Did they add Dragon Warrior songs on that one?
No.
Okay.
They
so that
added
was the-
Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 14.
Someone in chat says they heard Cecil was here.
Oh yeah.
Eric Cormo.
He's so excited
I don't
to
know.
say it.
I don't know which one of us it is.
It's me.
Clearly, it's the girl.
It's
It's the
clearly-
girl.
Yeah.
It's Netflix. Watch me.
She just uses a voice modulator.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cecil's actually a transgender person.
Yeah, oh, apparently I'm much more attractive, or I mean Cecil's much more.
All right, Cecil.
Cecil Law.
My turn.
Ce- Cecilia, thank you.
Cecilia.
Cecilia. It's not hard. Remember my pronouns. My number 2 is Lollipop Chainsaw.
Of course it is.
It's
Then I'm pretty sure I know
fun.
what your number 1 is. Then.
No,
I
no.
knew what
I,
his
don't-
number
I
one
really, I
was.
guarantee you don't know what my number 1 is.
I know what your number 1 is.
No, you don't.
I think me and Keith have discussed what your number 1 is.
I just need to double check something.
Okay. It's
No,
not.
continue
And
talking.
you know what? I love Mr. Pandera, but I didn't.
I know it's
go
not
by,
that.
I didn't go by.
I'm sending you a message, Keith.
I
so it's
know
on
what it
record.
is. I know what it is.
Okay. It's
Trust
no, you don't. I'm telling you, you don't.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw is a lot of fun. It's just fun to play. Soundtrack's awesome. It's basically like a very tongue-in-cheek, like an even sillier version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I mean, at one point you're riding a combine harvester and you're driving through a field filled with zombies while listening to Mickey from Tony Basil. It's so
That's
unbelievably fun. It is just, it's a great game.
You know they released a mod for the PC version that puts the old songs back into the game.
Yeah, that was I want to pick it up at some point because that was the reason why I didn't buy the remaster, was because a lot of the charm of the game was the songs were picked perfectly for each individual
Right.
like moment.
Great. It was written by James Gunn, for fuck's sake. So that's
yeah,
what
it was
he does.
exactly. And I was
Yeah.
really annoyed. I'm like, come on, guys, you couldn't get whatever the licensing costs were to put like the real songs in there, which I understand sometimes, you know, they want way too much money for it.
Yeah.
But it still sucks. So I'm glad that there was a mod for it. I'm gonna pick it up on PC at some point. I would prefer to play it, you know, because I played the original on the 360. I would prefer to play it again, you know, on like the PlayStation 5 or something on like the big screen. But you know, I'll get the PC version at some point and play it. So anyway, yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw.
Uh-huh.
Fun ass game.
He's good.
I
All
guess
right,
I'll
Tracy.
think of,
All right.
Lollipop Chainsaw.
This one is definitely not on anybody's list. And I will spell the title for you, Keith. It is Papo and Yo.
Oh, I've heard of this one.
P-A-P-O and Yo. Y-O.
Can I not do capitals?
No, Papo and Yo is the name of the game.
Oh.
So, this game, a little indie game, it's mostly a platformer where you can manipulate the world, 3D platformer where you can manipulate the world. You play as a child in a what would be basically a Brazilian city, kind of like Rio, yeah. And
Hello?
you have this kind of big monster character as your partner through the game who helps you along the way. But if he eats a certain item, he becomes one of the enemies and tries to kill you. And the game was written as sort of a way, the lead developer on this game wrote it as sort of almost autobiographical about his childhood, because his father was an alcoholic, an abusive alcoholic, and he grew up in Rio de Janeiro, of all places. And so the game eventually, when you get to the end, becomes such an emotional punch. I started to tear up at the end. It was just such a emotional send-off at the end of the game. But it was a lot of fun to play. You manipulated the environment to get through things, moving buildings and whatnot, so you can jump from one spot to another and things like that. It's a really good game, and I highly recommend it for anybody who likes platformers. But have some tissues on standby for the ending.
That could be so many different things.
Wrong kind of tissue usage.
Diesel had a lot of tissues for his last game too.
Womp womp.
All right, Bridget.
Okay, the next time we do this, can I request to not be after Tracy? Because incredible, in-depth descriptions that are like,
I'm sorry.
it goes to me, and I'm like,
So that means Tracy has to go first, and then it just slowly progresses down. There's a girl in a bikini.
I'm sorry he picked a year that I was getting really good games sent to me for review.
Why don't we start with you next time?
We'll start with you. Yes.
Yeah, we'll start with Bridge and work our way up.
You can choose the next year too. How about that?
Okay.
There we
Thinking
go,
it's either
yeah.
you or Blaine. Or no, you
my
or
number
Tracy.
two,
I was gonna say this is my year.
my number 2 is Theater Rhythm.
Hmm.
Which is funny, I swear that I did not make my list next to Patrick, but like, it's the same 2, 3, and 4, which is odd.
You can tell we played a lot of games together this year.
Gee, are you two a couple?
Fantasy music. And gosh, everything was rhythm games at that time.
Yeah, it really was.
Rock Band and Guitar Hero,
Elite-
Theater Rhythm,
Elite
and,
Beat Agents.
yes.
Oh God, yeah.
I remember that. Wow, core
Yep.
memory unlocked. I do remember that
Seriously.
one. I haven't thought about that in forever. But yeah, I really liked Theater Rhythm. It was fun. Of course, I always played with the Final Fantasy IV characters, and I enjoyed it. It was good.
Remember when we did a list and Tracy didn't have Final Fantasy 2 on his list? And I got really upset.
It was the
Yes,
one
I
he didn't
did.
show
I
up
was
for,
very
too.
upset.
Right.
And he wasn't
He
even
wasn't
there,
even here to defend himself.
so I couldn't
Now,
even
in
tell
his
him that
defense,
it's
hold on. In his defense, and he told me why his list was so different from everybody else. He was in Desert Storm at the time,
He was in
so
a
he didn't
tank
really
at the
have
time.
Yeah.
access to the games we had.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of overseas, in the middle of nowhere.
No,
What-
hold on a second. I don't accept that as an excuse because play it then.
yeah,
He had
four? I
years
don't
after
care.
I could play it.
Yeah, you were at a place that barely had electricity, but you could still play Final Fantasy.
Yeah, damn it.
So, I will add the caveat.
Incredible game.
I will add the
Survived the war. Now I'm gonna play Final Fantasy IV.
I will add the caveat that I did have a Game Boy out in the middle of the desert. So,
So if it had been released on Game Boy, then.
if it had been on Game Boy, I would have played it.
Have you ever played this game?
Final Fantasy 2?
Yeah.
I have started it. I have not finished it. I have finished Final Fantasy 1. It's the only Final Fantasy I've finished, but I have finished Final Fantasy 1.
Wow.
I have started so many Final Fantasy games and not finished them. It's ridiculous.
Well, this is one you have to finish.
Okay. I will put that on the list.
By the time we meet, it needs to be done.
I expect like
You know,
a 5-page,
I'm waiting for him to cut.
2,000-word essay.
Yes,
I'm waiting
teacher.
for- I'm waiting for him to come back and be like,
Good
it was
dissertation.
okay.
Yeah, I liked it, but eh.
I mean, to be fair, the only reason I finished the first one is at the time I was commuting via bus, so I was playing it on my PlayStation Portable.
so Theater Rhythm.
Yes.
Say what you wanted to say. Little tangent there.
Yes. Sorry.
Gotta humiliate the
I
old
get
guy.
it.
I'm very passionate about that game.
I get it. I'm pissed none of you played Banjo-Kazooie except for Tracy.
What, I played Banjo-Kazooie. I'm not
I was
good
gonna
at it.
say. Yeah,
I
Where was
talked
it
to
on
you
your
about it.
list?
but I didn't, and I did not do well with it as a
Yeah, I
kid.
liked it a lot. I wasn't good at it, and I gave
Mhm.
up. I got up to like the haunted house area, and then I was just like, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna get any
I
further.
think I couldn't get past the fact that it's a bear with a bird, and I was like, come on, Nintendo. A bear and
It
a
doesn't
bird.
make sense.
Video game.
That didn't
That's
bother me all
like
that
that's
much.
like putting a plumber in a magical land.
Dinosaurs okay?
Yes, it is. They could have come up with something more exciting. It never like drew me in. I was like, it's a
They were
bear.
they were drawing things out of a hat, and first they got Cheese Uncle Dynamite, then they got a bear and a bird.
Jeez, like a dynamite.
I mean that's like having a repairman fix windows on a building for a game.
Yeah.
Love Cheese Uncle Dynamite.
Yes. And then call it
Uncle
60
Dynamite.
Wow, that's a callback.
That somehow I recall
I still
that.
have that picture, by the way. Of
Do
Cheese
ya?
Uncle
Oh
Dynamite.
my
I
god.
do.
Please post it.
I certainly will.
I lost that a long time ago.
I saved it, and I can't remember when I saved it, but
That's like
Which
right
picture?
up there with Rohan Quadruple X Kissy Bee.
Oh God.
He will never be matched.
Back on track.
Yes, yes,
Alright.
yes.
Blaine.
Okay, so my number 2 is Double Dragon Neon. I played
Mmm.
quite a bit of that
Mm.
game.
I'll be right back.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah, no, it's kind of difficult to say much more than what's already been said about that game. But no, it was just like such like the actual beat 'em up mechanics of the game were good. There were like it was more than just hit the same button over and over. There was, there was a little. I think there was like you could get a few extra like moves and like you could kind of combo things into a bit.
You got the mixtapes that gave you special powers.
Exactly. So, and those, yeah, it just added a nice fun layer to the side-scrolling beat 'em up, formula, and just was oozing with charm and
Machismo.
And yeah.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. But no, it was just tons of fun, and yeah, it was like me and another friend like played through it. Might not have been sober, and we and just like afterwards, as the credits are rolling, are just like stomachs hurting because due to laughter from it, as we're both trying to imitate it and all sorts. So it's just a damn good time and a great beat 'em up, and yeah, that's it. Double Dragon Neon, great game.
All right, so we get into worst.
Yep.
Now,
Worst
somebody
before
has
the first.
something on worst that is on their best. Should we take away points?
Interesting.
I guess.
I don't think
I guess.
I don't. I'm just saying.
No,
that
I don't
would
think
be
so.
An interesting concept.
Nah,
It would be
don't
interesting,
take
but I
it
don't
away.
know.
Okay, wait.
You know
I'm out.
what?
Okay, here.
Uh-oh.
Here's what
Uh-oh.
it
Here we
is.
go.
If somebody has it on worst and it's in somebody's top game, that is the only time.
Okay.
If it's
Okay.
if it's number one.
When it has enough points
Yeah,
for it to be like maybe not.
Because I think that somebody could cheese it, like I don't want
Yeah.
this game to win, so they'll be like, oh, I don't
That
like.
sounds like something me and Cecil would do to Keith. Like, oh, I can't let him win.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the Castlevania Portrait of Ruin all over again.
No. Was it Portrait of... It was Portrait of Ruin. Never
It was
mind.
Yeah,
Portrait
Yes.
of Ruin.
Portrait of
But
Ruin.
you put it in S and I put it in
and
B.
you had Aria.
Yes, and I wanted Aria in S, and you two put it in B, assholes.
Oh, we have fun.
Okay. So I guess I'll get to my worst first.
Sure.
Yep.
Go for it.
Alright. My worst is the issue with this is the fact that it is so unoriginal. It would just be forgotten, but it was so destructive to video games as a whole. But Candy Crush.
All right.
Oh, yep.
Wow, that was 2012.
That was 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
That game, I feel like, is single-handedly responsible for stuff like microtransactions, locking stuff behind like paywalls and
Timers
paywalls,
for
but
play.
timers for play, just all the awful things that a lot of video games still do today
Yep.
can be attributed back to this and Farmville, but I never played Farmville, so I can't say that one.
No, more
But
so.
see, Farmville's gone. Candy
Yeah.
Crush is
Definitely.
still around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and
that tells
the
you
other
which
And owned by Microsoft now.
yeah, of course it is. The other
And
issue with Candy
they
Crush.
tried to copyright the word saga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole name is Candy Crush Saga.
Because there were games that had saga that they were trying to go after that had been around for like years, and it was like you can't you're a stupid match 3 thing, and you call yourself Saga, and they were drunk with money.
Yep.
The other issue with the game is it's just mediocre. Like as far as like
Honey Pop.
gameplay goes, it's just a match.
Yeah, give us
3.
Honey Pop.
Yeah.
Give us Honey Pop.
Beach Gold was out
Yeah,
long before
nice.
Candy
More Honey Pop. More Audrey. We need more Audrey.
We need more Audrey.
Who was not to get off of Candy Crush, sorry, but who was the blonde in Honey Pop?
Jesse.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
Tiffany. Jesse's the mom.
No,
Tiffany's
Jesse
the
was
daughter.
Tiffany.
Was
Jeff-
Jesse the porn star?
Jesse
Yeah.
was Tiffany's mom, right?
Jesse was Tiffany's mom.
Oh yeah.
We're dropping Honey Pop lore here.
Learning so
See,
much.
Yeah, but there was more. Like, I really thought that there was going to be like maybe a plot line where you get like where because Jesse and Tiffany didn't get along anymore, and I thought there was going to be something where you could like reunite them and they would be like happy again, and I was kind of sad that they just didn't even do anything with that at all. It was just like, well, nope, they just don't like each other, and that's that.
When did Honey Pop come out?
I think 2018?
Mm. 2015.
2015.
I will do 2015 yet, and I know it'll be on my worst.
All right, Honey Pop #1. Best game of the year by far.
Best game of the decade.
Seriously, I love that. I was looking because I just had somebody join my Steam friends group, and I'm like, please don't look at how many hours I put into Honey Pop.
Oh, but Cecil did play it for the story.
I did. I honestly, that's one of the reasons why it was so good. The story and everything was really funny. The voice acting was good.
Cecil's word for story is tits.
Well, no, there was a lot of nudity, and there was, yes, that was the main. But
There were boobies.
there was a lot of the dialogue options. It's a legit. You played it, it's a really fun, well done game. And the match 3 is legit. Like, I would play it. Just the match 3 part, it's a fun game to play.
I played it for the titties.
I mean, story.
She's honest.
Well, I did. No, I'm being. Yes, I played it for the tits and the vagina. Yes,
Clip it.
for that. But I also because I enjoyed it. I'm not like, oh, you found my Playboy. No, I read the articles. No, I wanted to see anime tits, and I got that. But I also got a really great gameplay and a really fun to play, story. So that was just why it was something special. I've played like hentai games before, and they're like, yes, you get anime titties, but they're kind of forgettable. This was very memorable because it had interesting characters, and it was genuinely a good time. It was something really fun to play.
Will Silverberry make an appearance when he mentions boobs?
Quite possibly.
Frown Nose says Cecil would watch an X-rated film for the story.
If it had, if it had a good story.
Audrey from Honey Pop was in it.
If Audrey from Honey Pop was in it, I guarantee you I'd watch it. I was really sad when she wasn't back.
Really got off track.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you bring up Honey Pop.
We've been derailed and smashed into a tree, the forest.
Pop those tracks, and yeah, we're on the news and everything. For that.
Speaking of that, the Big Bang Theory XXX parody is actually funnier than the show.
That's not hard to do.
That tracks.
Schindler's List is funnier than the show. So.
Yeah.
Oh, am I the only one that likes the show?
Yes.
It has its moments
You're
every so
maybe
often.
the only one out of us, but I didn't. It was not my.
I mean,
was
it
gonna
wasn't
say-
my favorite, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
I've only watched
comparing it
pieces
to,
here and
like-
there, so I haven't watched the show.
Right. I think I'll watch it for like a couple seasons. But anyway, let's steer the ship back.
Okay, Patrick's
Yeah, I
worst.
was gonna say something else, but then I was like, nah, that's gonna take this in a whole.
Patrick's worst game.
I've got ideas. I got things to say, but no, I'm gonna be responsible.
Yes.
Patrick's
So,
worst game.
Anyways, Candy Crush, awful game. One of the worst games of all time. One of the most destructive games of all time. Go ahead, Patrick.
Well, mine, I would consider a franchise killer, and I'll just say, a giraffe giving somebody a blowjob comes to mind.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 6.
I was gonna say you said franchise killer, and
This
knew what you were
this
talking about.
this game
Damn near
set
did
this
it.
franchise back. Yes, there were other horrible games that came out right around this time, but this is the flagship one.
Mm.
That is the most disappointing. Like, most Resident Evil games, like, you figure it's probably about a 10-hour experience the first time you play it. This game is so bloated that it's, like, most of the time you want a game that you're going to play 20, 30 hours. Not this one. This drug on. They're reading, like, how it came to be. Like, they had a good plan, but it was terribly executed. Each scenario was supposed to be a different kind of genre, but it just it didn't do well.
I was gonna say, didn't they?
Basically,
all
if you're wanting to
end
play
up
this
playing
game-
the same anyway.
Was this Chris?
They
Chris punched the
somewhat
boulder?
connect. They somehow intertwine, but there's major plot holes in it. Basically, just play Leon's campaign and be done with it, because that's the best out of all of them.
Mm.
Matt Mercer couldn't save this game,
Oh damn.
but he does a phenomenal job as Leon. But stop with Leon, because there's a plot where, I don't care, I'll spoil it. Like, there's a clone of Ada that screwed up and killed Chris's unit. There's never an interaction between Chris and Ada at all. And it's like, that was kind of one of the main plot lines. They didn't touch it. It's also a product of its time. It's like, yes, I loved 5. It's kind of got away from the survival horror thing, but it was a fun game. This was just, oh, we need Michael Bay action movie in every game, and that was Resident Evil 6.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
I saw somebody else, like somebody I knew at the time, play a little bit of it, and I just was like, "What the fuck?" And just like, "No, I'm not touching this one. I'm not doing it."
is this gonna
just
be the
went on-
first thing that's done more than one person's worst?
Oh damn.
We'll see.
But yeah, no. And then, like, and they didn't help themselves with the giraffe BJ art. Like, did nobody see that when they did it? Or they did it and they're like, let's see if we can get this past anybody.
It'll be
Oh, it's horrible.
funny.
Like old school Disney art.
Yeah,
Right.
Little Mermaid with the penis castle. They're like, let's see
Yeah.
if anybody notices.
Well, if it's in Resident Evil Remaster, 6 Remaster, then you know.
Can't
But
wait for them.
They're
to
not gonna
that.
touch that one.
I was gonna say, like, if they do, that's gonna be the biggest like remake of them all, because they're gonna completely alter the entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
It'll be hilarious.
It won't be a it won't be a
I was
remaster.
gonna
It'll
say
be a
it'll be-
remake.
if they skip Code Veronica and do 6.
If they skip
Everybody
if they
will
skip
be
Code
like,
Veronica
"What the
and
fuck?"
redo 6,
Yeah.
every Resident Evil fan will just go to Capcom and burn that building down.
Like, how dare you?
Why would you do this?
We trusted you.
And there's worse Resident Evil games, but this was the main series one, because we're not going to talk about Umbrella Corps or anything like that. This
Right,
is main
it's the most
series.
Deadly
egregiously
silence.
with its, yeah, it's the most egregious with its, you know,
Pandering to the trends.
yeah, and
Yeah.
pandering to trends. It's just
Yeah.
fucking, Yeah.
Like each
And
scenario
I
is
didn't
supposed to
even
be like,
complete it,
okay,
so.
this one's supposed to be the action combat one.
Uh-oh.
This one's supposed to be survival, but it's just terribly executed.
I think you're finding a new D&D group.
Yeah, I know. I know my characters are now dying. Yep, I guess I'm rolling new characters.
I'm just gonna start prepping the sheet now.
I'm pissed now.
I'm pissed now. Yep.
All right, Cecil.
Cecil.
What do we got for worst?
So my worst game, I don't know if you guys know this. There was a game. It was a back when Xbox had the Xbox Live Arcade. It was a game called I Am Alive, and I was excited because it's a post-apocalyptic game, and I love post-apocalyptic things. But you are a guy who walks around in a half-dilapidated world. Everything's gray, and I'm not kidding. Everything is gray.
Yeah.
And you are looking for supplies, and occasionally you climb things, and people very slowly walk up and attack you, and you very slowly walk around and fight back, and it's just an exercise in tedium. You just, oh, I want to go over there. Walk really slowly over there. Oh, I can't go any further. I have to walk back. Walk very slowly back. All right, well, now I need to go climb over here. Climb. It's just, it's everything's slow. It's ugly. It's boring.
So you're saying it's a walking simulator?
No, it's not a walking simulator because you do things. Like, it's not like Gone Home where you really just walk around the house.
Right.
In this, like, there is combat and there is climbing and there is like some platforming. It's just that everything is so slow that maybe if there was a mod that could add a run button. I understand. You don't want to zip through the whole game, but I mean, all right. I got to a dead end. All right, I want to get back there. It's like it's not exciting. It's not fun, and it's tedious. And so yeah, I don't like it. It's a stinker.
Is it ironic that he has a game that says I'm Alive, and then he has a game that's called Never Dead?
Yes. Wow, that's funny. And then the one I like is the Never Dead one.
I was reading the Steam reviews for the game, and one of them just says, "I wish I wasn't."
Good old Steam reviews.
It's so boring.
That game this is Frown Nose. That game I Am Alive was the Last of Us before The Last of Us. Terrible gameplay.
You know what? I mean, honestly, I understand the need to rib on The Last of Us, but at least The Last of Us, you could like move at a decent pace. Like you could run and hide and do like this. It's just you couldn't do any of that. It was just walk and occasionally swing your arm.
Were your shoes stuck in cement?
Pretty much.
He didn't want to waste his energy because he didn't know when would be the next time he would eat.
Right.
He was conserving.
Yes, conserving energy.
It's so bad.
We get scammed. Was it post-apocalyptic? I thought it was one of those Eastern European wars.
No, it's in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
There was a cataclysmic disaster called The Event that nobody's ever done that before. And you return.
Was it Horizon?
Right, seriously. You return to your home city and you're looking for your wife and daughter, and
they died a long time ago because you were so slow.
Right, seriously. we were alive for
Died
years,
waiting.
but it took you so long to get here. We died of old age.
Yeah, you had to walk across Europe, across the ocean.
Yeah, it's really, it's just so boring.
Scamdar, I got confused with another similar game.
Is that is that War Within?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think you're thinking.
Because I'm thinking that was black and white.
But that was like more stylistic, like that, and that was actually good. Like this, it's a third person, like behind the character camera, and just so slow climbing, and then you fucking fall to your death a lot. Now I have to climb all the fucking way back up there.
All right, Tracy, what's your worst?
007 Legends.
I thought about that one.
I was sent this game for review, and I played it for. I played it 1 year for the Extra Life charity stream, and I regret playing it at all. It was a game that was supposed to come out and coincide with Skyfall, and it was supposed to celebrate the anniversary of 007 at the time. So you played through all these scenarios in the game that were, big set pieces from 007 movies. The only problem is, every single one of them, you're Daniel Craig. So Daniel Craig in all the Sean Connery movies, Daniel Craig in all the Roger Moore movies, etc., etc.
On paper, it sounds like a good idea, but not executed well.
Not executed well. It was unfinished when it came out because, like I said, it was supposed to come out and coincide with Skyfall. The problem was they didn't have the Skyfall segment for the game done when it came out.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
So that came out after the movie. And the big check mark that made it the worst game for me was the multiplayer. Because I tried to play the multiplayer. It spawns you in to the map. I took 2 steps and fell through the floor.
All right.
That was one of James Bond's gadgets.
And that was my entire multiplayer experience. Every time I spawned in, I would take 2 steps and fall through the floor. I'm like, what in the hell is this bullshit? So yeah.
We'll fix it later.
Yeah, we'll fix it. We'll
like-
fix it.
Yeah, no.
Well, that was the Skyfall part.
It's Skyfall.
Oh, I mean, it was just such a bad game. It came out unfinished, terrible, buggy mess. It was, oh god, my worst game reviewing that year.
You said the name and my heart hurt. Probably couldn't have gotten the likeliness of the other Bond actors.
Yeah.
Q made
No clip shoes. Oh.
That was it. It was just one of the gadgets, was all.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was just so, well, it's not so much that they couldn't get the rights to the likeness of the other Bond actors.
They didn't want to be associated with it.
Yeah.
At the time, they really were pushing Daniel Craig for everything because they did a remake of GoldenEye and replaced Pierce Brosnan with Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
So they were really pushing Daniel
was
Craig at the
weird
time.
as shit.
And I like Daniel Craig a lot, but I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Put me in the James Bond. I'm sure he didn't give a shit.
I must be in everything.
I must be
Hey,
in
wait a
every
minute.
Bond
Wait,
game
well,
moving forward.
Probably because he's like, well, the last game they put me in was a really good game, but nobody ever played it. The Quantum of Solace game.
Yep.
Right. It was better than the fucking movie.
Didn't Cecil say one time, a long time ago,
Yes.
that he really liked Daniel Craig to the point where if his wife had sex with him, he'd like help push his butt?
I do.
Sounds like something I would say.
Because you did say it.
There you go. There you go.
Give you a helping
You need
hand.
help.
You need some help, Mr. Craig?
Help guide him.
I'm actually very uncomfortable with this.
Yeah, really. I'm not
I
liking
wish
this.
you would give me those no-clip shoes right about
Sir,
now.
Sir, can you please leave?
Oh.
I hope the new 007 game is good. It looks good in my eyes.
Oh yeah, I
It
mean,
looks like
well,
James
it's-
Bond Jr.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing they're going for is that they want him early in his career, is what they were saying.
Yeah, but Daniel Craig was early in his career. It was when he was still at 00.
This guy's
He just
like
got the 007
20s.
moniker in
Yeah.
Casino Royale. That was the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope
Well-
This
it's
time they're
good.
like, it's even younger 007.
And, well,
That's
the
what I'm
other
saying,
thing is
James
this
Bond
is
Jr.
this is IO Interactive, and I
Yeah,
love the Hitman series, so I have high hopes for this.
they have a good track record.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
funny though is that some people are saying that because the guy who's playing 007, he was the lead in Dexter, the prequel show or whatever. I forgot what it was called. But he was the lead
Dexter
in that.
the
and then-
prequel.
Dexter,
Yeah,
the
we'll just-
Dexter, the teenage
Before-
years,
Before
Yeah.
Dexter.
Dexter
the high school
Booty.
years.
when he was just getting his hands dirty in the killing game.
Well,
But,
when he was just killing cats and
he-
dogs in the
I don't
neighborhood.
know. Yeah, exactly. The way, never mind. It's just like I'm gonna stop trying to push that joke. But no, he's and people are like, "Hey, that's why they canceled it." It's like, yeah, sure, had nothing to do with the cast or anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've got high hopes for
Make
it.
a BMW visual, but not clip shoes. All right, Bridget.
Okay, I did not think that anybody else would have the same worst game in
Uh-oh.
2012, but someone did. My least favorite game was also Candy Crush.
Oh.
That's right. I got
I'm-
so annoyed when people would come and tell me that their favorite game was Candy Crush.
Mm.
And they were like, "Oh, look at me, I'm such
Be
a
right back.
gamer playing my Candy Crush." And it just really annoyed me. And I'm a huge puzzle gamer, like, but, yuck. Gross. And I hate that it's still a thing, and it's gross. It's like
My
mom's
cousin-in-law's-
attempt
No, go
to
ahead.
like go into gaming. I don't know.
I was gonna say my cousin-in-law's fiance told me. Actually, I said this already. Where he mentioned he thought Farmville was way worse, and I said, "No, well, I never played Farmville, so." Yeah, I
I've never
mentioned that
played
already, and now I'm just
I-
repeating myself.
My Mary's cousin one day, she's not very technically proficient, but she one day we were talking about like video games, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm addicted to Farmville. I had to upgrade my computer so that I could play it because the old computer it ran too slow."
Was
and
she
it turned
was she playing on a shoe?
no, her old
No
computer.
clip shoe.
Probably loaded with
her,
viruses.
yeah, Blaine got it. Her old
Yeah.
computer was so bogged down with viruses
Oh, okay.
that it
yeah,
ran
okay.
like shit. And
Yeah.
so she got the new computer, and it ran fast, I'm sure, for a little while, and then it probably also got bogged
Until
down.
she started getting like 14 toolbars in her browser.
Oh
I-
God.
She had the little weather
I've
bug.
literally-
I
Oh,
know.
God.
I've seen that many before in my support.
So
Where it's like, oh god.
so
It causes you physical pain.
when
It did.
shortly after I started working at Northwest Cable News, I noticed I got on somebody's computer and I logged in and I opened up the browser and there was literally 5 different toolbars on the browser. I'm like, what in the hell is this shit?
Right? I had to try to help my brother fix his computer because he had a laptop, and when I turned it on, like the amount of screen where he actually could see something was like tiny because everything else was toolbar, and like random pop-ups, and
Mm.
it was awful. I was like, how do you even navigate on this thing?
I just keep clicking and closing them. That's what I remember hearing from folks. So
I want to say like 3 months after that, IT put a lockdown on all the computers. Nobody can install anything on the computers.
I went over to years ago. I went over to my mother-in-law's house, and cause she's like, oh, my computer's running really bad. Can you fix it? So I went, same thing, got rid of all the toolbars. She had a weather bug. She had all this stuff. I had a little American flag on the screen that would just you would wave, and I got rid of all this junk. And I'm like, okay, now your computer should be running really well. And she goes, oh, but I like that stuff. I'm like, but
Yep.
It's bogging your computer down, Mom.
it's making your computer run like shit, and you don't need any of it. And and some of it is actually like there were like viruses and stuff on there that are tied to these things.
Yep.
Right.
And I put the flag back up, and I'm like, well, that's all you get. And then I was like,
God bless America.
Don't ask me to fix your computer again.
Where's Roy from the IT crowd when you need him?
Yeah, right. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Somebody got the reference.
Yep.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
Oh, yeah. I've watched all of that show. It's funny.
I agree. This is why old people get easily scammed by technology.
Yep.
Yes,
Mm.
100%.
Now they're trying on me because I'm evidently hitting that age.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fight the power.
Oh.
Fight the power.
You can do it. Don't fall for it.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Blaine.
Blaine, what is your
All right.
worst?
So my worst is another Capcom game. Actually, it is Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Interesting.
Honestly, so I would say mechanically the game was fine. It was okay. Some of the stuff, some of the choices in the game were kind of weird. Like, hey, we'll have Pac-Man here in the game, but he's in this weird robot thing. Or we have Mega Man in the game,
But he's from the original game.
It's weird. Yeah, he's weird fat Mega Man from the cover of the American box art. It's like, what is this? Yeah, it was so weird. And on top of that, the basically all the DLC characters that they ended up actually releasing were technically shipped on the disc.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The disc. Whenever they actually released the unlocks, they were like kilobyte downloads, which meant it was literally just a little quick unlock command, and that was it. And it was one of the most egregious things that Capcom had done in terms of because it's like those characters are basically done. If not all of them were 100% done, they were at least close enough to ship with most of their data on the disc. So it was just basically absolute bullshit, and it was peak crapcom, as it were, at that time.
Yep.
So
I can explain the Mega Man Mega Man thing with that game because I remember exactly why it happened. Shortly before the game was released or announced or whatever, Inafune left the company. Kenji Inafune.
Hey, made Mighty Number 9.
Yes. For Mighty Number 9. Yes.
It's better than nothing.
But anyways, as a fuck you or a look what we do, Capcom decided to put Mega Man in that game and makes him the bad box art one.
Again, peak crapcom behavior, because
That'll get him.
I understand.
They also canceled Mega Man Legends 3.
Probably
Right
every
Oh
Australian.
yeah, that's right. 'Cause I remember hype was starting to pick up. Everybody was like, "Holy crap, it's finally happening!" And then, oh wait a sec, no, it's.
And he left the company, and they were like, everything Mega Man was like.
We'll just barely touch it until recently, and it's just re-release collections. Which, don't get me wrong, from what I understand, these are good re-releases, but I kind of want something new, really new with the franchise. It'd be great, but we'll see. I don't know.
I want a Mega Man where you can play as the Mega Man from Captain N.
Oh,
Mega
Jesus.
High.
Oh,
Mega High.
Ugh.
I
And he was
forgot
green.
about that one. Yeah. He had some
Like
blue on. Oh wait, no, it was like a different color. Never mind.
Yeah. They couldn't even get the color right.
Right.
Fucking-
But that's what made it so funny.
Well, remember Simon Belmont wore that blue winter coat all the time.
And he was in love with
Yes.
himself.
Okay. So before we go to number 1, I actually have to use the restroom.
No.
No. Wet him.
Well, he has to go number 1.
Yes, it is just number 1. So I'll be right back.
Number 1 with a bullet.
Let's
He's
make
been
fun of
holding his number 1 in for number 1.
Too much hydration.
Yes.
Yes.
Been pretty much me all night.
That, like, did you hear that ugh that he made when I said Mega Man from Captain N?
I know. What
Like,
a
I could just
superior-
shat all over him or
Mr.
something?
Superior.
Come on, dude.
Number 1 with a kidney stone.
Like, I would like a game, like if they're gonna do a game that maybe like for like a 30th anniversary or something, I would love it if they took a game and they put like every version of like something like Mega Man, where they put in like every version, even the bad ones. You know, it would be fun. It would be funny.
This is a choice. You don't have to play as them if you don't want. Like, obviously,
Right.
Orgo is not going to play as Captain and Mega Man.
Didn't
After
they?
that, ugh.
Didn't they
But
do
then
that?
I could.
Didn't they do that not too long ago with Pac-Man? They released a collection of every Pac-Man game.
Probably.
I don't. I could see them probably doing that. I would love it if they put in, if they released the original Puckman.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Even Baby Pac-Man?
yeah. I mean, it's. I put it on my wish list on PlayStation because I was like, that might be interesting, but I haven't bought it yet. It was like a crap ton of different PlayStation or Pac-Man games.
Okay, no, not that one. Because I just looked. That one's only like 4.
What are we doing?
Pac-Man. Wow, holy shit! There are a lot of. Pac-Man
Bridget brought up. She wishes that somebody would put, or no, maybe it was Cecil brought up they should bring out a collection that includes all of the games of a certain title, even the bad ones in the game. And I was like, well, didn't they do that with Pac-Man?
I don't know. Number 1 with a kidney stone. Thank God it wasn't a kidney stone. Never hold it, bladder problems. Sonic Generations. That was on my short list. It didn't quite make it. And I don't think anybody else here has played it.
I've not.
No,
I should
don't
have.
think
I'm a,
so.
I'm a Sonic fan.
So it's the moment of truth. Will any of us have the same number 1 game?
No.
Well,
I know.
nobody has
No.
chosen my number 1. It doesn't mean anything because my number 1 is probably gonna be a pretty controversial choice. And I
Is it somebody's worst game?
It's his worst and best game.
Yeah,
Resident Evil 6.
it was awful.
Resident Evil 6.
It was awful, but I got addicted to it.
Let's just say it's not number 1 for the gameplay. I'll just leave it at that.
He reads it for
That's
the articles.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, I spoiled it.
Well, you're
Spec
putting it
Ops
in your number
The
2
Line.
spot.
Still in the number 2? No, it isn't. Not anymore.
Well, you were.
I was, yes. I'll fix it in a second. Spec Ops The Line.
Ah.
Now, I want to point out that I don't generally play third-person military-style shooters. I think the last one I really played was maybe with you guys, one of the Splinter Cells or Rainbow Sixes or whatever.
Yeah, we used to play Rainbow
Rainbow
Six.
Six.
Yep.
Like all the fucking time, and then
Rainbow
we would
Six
die
And then
all
we,
the fucking time.
because somebody would flashbang the us.
Was it? Was,
Bathroom.
well, that. But no, but
That.
there was. What was his name? Sketch. The dude that was just like really
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yes,
Hmm.
good.
That just
Action
destroyed
replay.
all of us.
What
Yeah.
asshole would what asshole would start the team round by throwing a flashbang on the ground and running
But
ahead of
immediately,
everybody?
wait. Before you threw the flashbang, you would just spin around in a circle.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's right. I would spin around in a circle and then I would throw it randomly. I'm an ass.
Yeah.
Anyways, Spec Ops: The Line, from a gameplay standpoint, was basic. I mean, it wasn't what it was. What drove this game was its absolutely crushing story that I think this one's gonna stick with me for a bit. I did play this recently, so there might be a little bit of recency bias, but it's been a month and it's pretty much all I've been like wanting to talk about. I'm not going to say much in case anybody hasn't played it, because it is one of those ones where somebody did when they recommended it, they said, "Don't read anything about it.
Yeah.
Just play it.
Go in blind.
Yep. Going blind.
You'll have a much better time." And I did. When I got to a specific scene in the game, I freaking heart sunk. And from there, it just downhill. Downhill until the ending, when I had to look up online to see what the canon one was, and I was like, oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was a ride. But like I said, you're not playing it for the gameplay. Gameplay was basic military third-person shooter with like bare essentials, but
Yep.
I've never had a game like where the story carried it as well as this one.
Wow.
This was phenomenal, and that Bridget, don't play it.
Yeah,
it's not your type of game.
I haven't played it, but I know the ending and I've got it. It's on my playlist. It's
Oh my god! Don't read anything else about it. Just
Yeah.
play it.
yeah. Yeah,
Not my game.
Huh? Trust me. Has anybody else played it out of
Does
this
a
group?
Canadian die in the game or something?
I have not.
Do they
No.
eat
No,
Care
okay.
Bears?
If you
What?
want to, if
Big
you
Bad
want to
Mouth Final
be,
Fantasy 4.
if
Big
you want to
Bad
be
Mouth
very,
Final
very sad,
I've been very, very sad before.
this is a sad for all the
I
wrong
know it's not
reasons.
available on Steam. Yeah, this is one of those games where they say the only way to win is to not play.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is a
Really?
great
it
story.
is a game that really it's probably the only game that legitimately shows the horrors of war.
Yeah. The developers wanted to make a statement. They wanted to make a statement about war with this game.
Right, and it's not, and the beauty, it's not a beat you over the head with it like
Mm-mm.
today's political nonsense. It is, we are presenting this way, and
Yeah.
it takes you like in it goes in places that like Call of Duty and whatnot is all yeehaw, war,
Yeah.
war,
Mhm.
war. It's fantastic, and
Yeah.
this just
This is
oh
no,
Yeah.
it is not.
yeah no
And it's got 3 different endings too. So
yeah,
Yep,
sure.
4 different endings. Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 different endings, but what I will just say this, without spoiling too much, there is a scene where you walk through somewhere and you literally walking by people dying.
Oh, I know exactly what
screaming
scene
at
you're talking
you
about.
And you're just walking through stoically. It's oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Unfortunately, it is one of those games
You'll
you can't
probably
go back
love
to
that.
a second time, though.
Yeah.
No, you
Th-
don't
th-
want
That is a one and done.
Yeah.
So here, I'm following that sob story.
I wish I could go
Diablo
more into
3.
it, but I don't want to spoil it for people. It's one of those games I can't
Right.
talk about unless everybody's played it.
Yeah, don't for anybody who hasn't played it. 'cause
So my number one's Diablo 3, where you fight the devil, and yeah, I'll make this point on this. This was the first Diablo game I played, so at that point I had not played Diablo 1 or Diablo 2.
Have
So
you
all the
have you played it
criticisms, a lot
since?
I have played them since.
Okay.
So going into this, when all the controversy, not going into the real-time money trading and all that, like people complain like, oh, they bastardized Diablo. I had no concept of what Diablo was before, and I'm like, this game's fun.
Right.
Why are people
Mhm.
badmouthing it? It's basically an updated version of Gauntlet Legacy for Nintendo 64. And that game was fun as hell, and I'm like, this is fun as hell. I'm just going around beating up whatever they're throwing at me.
Yep.
And it was just good, dumb fun. Yes, there was a story to it, but you could just jump in and it's like, you know what, I just feel like fighting a horde of whatever demons are coming at me.
And I will say though, I just got to add that when it does come to the story, it still did something where like it sunk a lot in. I mean, if anybody minds spoilers of D3's story,
Go for it.
Well, I've already.
Go for it on that one.
Yeah.
so it's one of the characters, Deckard Cain, who is a longtime character of that franchise. I believe it's like his granddaughter or like one of his disciples or whatever.
I think it's his granddaughter in 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think
but
it's his granddaughter in 4.
gotcha.
Well, she wasn't it? It was his granddaughter in this, and then she carried over into 4, right?
Well, because effectively she's the this character that you like a lot. Is not obviously not the most in-depth character, but it's still a good character, means well, and is trying to help and everything. And lo and behold, guess what? She's just set up to be the vessel for Diablo, and it's a fucking horrible fate for her. And it's just kind of one of those things that it gets you a little bit, obviously, because it's any sense of empathy. It's just like, God, that's a horrible fate for you, because in that world with your obviously that would like being the vessel for something like that, I believe it like corrupted her soul and everything as well. So it's just like, yeah, there's no good for somebody who effectively did good and was unknowingly set up to be the vessel for the Lord of all evil. So, yeah, just kind of one of those little extra things.
I had forgotten about this up until now. A couple years ago, I was playing through this with Riker, and we're getting through it, and we're playing it, and I hadn't gone through the story before, and like the story has some like dark turns, and he's like, "Daddy, I don't think that this is appropriate for me to be playing anymore."
8+ parenting there, Cecil.
Yeah, like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
So
You know what?
I
Here,
was
play
like-
Honey Pop. It's better.
So I was like,
Nice
"Yeah, buddy,
match
I
3
think
game.
we can put a pin in this one and maybe come back
You
when
know,
you're a little older."
It would be helpful if like video game companies put like something on a box that said like,
Yeah.
"Hey, this game
Well,
contains not appropriate for."
It was fine. It was, it
Yeah.
was
Where's
a little,
the
it was
The
just,
giant M on the front of the
rated M for maximum fun.
It
All
was
right.
honestly it's the only M-rated game I ever played with them. Everything else I always play is like, is fucking Mario and Sonic and all that stuff. It was I wanted a co-op game that we could play, and he was having like one day I was playing it, and I was a sorcerer, so I was like throwing tornadoes, and he was like, "Oh wow, I want to do that." So I was like, you know what? We're mostly fighting like skeletons and shit. I'm like, we can play this. It's fine. And we got, pretty far into it until he was like, "Yeah, no, this," and I was like, "Yeah, this is getting a little more serious than I was expecting."
And then you bend down. Don't tell your mom.
Oh, are you kidding? He couldn't wait to tell her, "Daddy, I haven't played a game and a demon," and I was like,
Great if him
The
would
eyes just-
recognize that though.
Well, he's way smarter than me. He is so much.
Said
Although
about a
I
lot of
tried
people.
it this morning, or not tonight. We were hanging out. And I was trying really hard to get him to watch Gamera, and he wouldn't. And I was very sad. I was like, "Come on, you'll love Gamera." No, he's a big turtle. He's scary. I'm like, no, but he's the friend of all children, especially Kenny.
No, Dad, I want to go play Candy Crush.
No, to be fair, thankfully. he
Not
doesn't
in this house.
No, there will be no Candy Crush in this house. He likes Luigi's Mansion a lot.
That's a
Alright.
good one.
Go back to Spec Ops because I actually missed a lot here. Sweet, incredible game. Modern Heart of Darkness. Post-apocalyptic Dubai is something that can never be done again.
Mhm.
For those who haven't played it, why haven't you? Even on easy, just play it for the story. Not
Yeah.
available on Steam.
Yeah.
Great story. Got it before it was taken off. 100%. About Diablo 3, she was the daughter of the Wanderer, and Adria Descartes adopted her.
Okay.
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
talking about.
okay. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Deckard Cain,
Wanderer.
like, and then and that's the thing. And Deckard gets killed, and he's the Steyr
Yeah.
Listen.
Star Wars. And yeah, the Wanderer was the vessel of Diablo
Yeah.
from 2. So,
Mhm.
yep. So,
Cecil, did you name your sorcerer Tim?
No, I should have.
eh,
Yeah, there's
It was
some who call
fantastic
me
games.
my name is
Tim?
Tim.
No, I was Tim the Sorcerer in Final Fantasy.
No, if memory serves, it was either Hamburger or Slappy White.
It wasn't Ava Save-A-Lot.
No, it wasn't Ava Sable. Ava Save-A-Lot's usually my first-person shooter name. But yeah, Slappy White I've been using a lot. If you don't know who Slappy White is an old, like black comedian, kind of like Red Fox. He's fucking hilarious. So.
It was Final Fantasy 11 online?
Yes, you were
Yes.
Tim the Enchanter.
I was Tim the Enchanter.
Tim the Enchant.
All right, Cecil, what is your favorite?
My number one. Okay, let me.
Set the
what
scene.
do you think was my number one?
Honey
Secret
Pop.
World. Secret World.
Secret World. Fuck you.
Me and Keith called it.
Did you?
Called it.
Did
Yes.
I talk?
We called it.
Did
we
I
called
talk
it
about
weeks
that
Talk
ago.
about it all the time.
Do I? Oh, okay. All right. I'm senile. What do you want out of me? Okay, yeah.
Me and Keith called it like weeks ago
Yes.
because we were
We
like, oh, it's gonna be Lollipop Chainsaw. Then I'm like, no, there's an
No,
MMO, and
Secret World.
Keith looked down and is like, yep, it's Secret World.
Dude, Secret World's awesome.
We did it with Tracy too, but we were wrong. We both basically said Forza was gonna be Tracy's favorite.
Okay.
ended up missing that one.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck, I wasn't expecting that. Secret World. Secret World's amazing. Well, Secret World was amazing. It's still there, but they completely retooled it a few years ago. I don't remember when. But basically, when it started off, it was by Funcom, who did Anarchy Online and the Conan MMO. And you play as one of 3 factions. And it is like one of the best written MMOs out there. Like, the story is incredibly engaging. You're all of these different factions that you can join, you're all fighting against the same enemy. But you've all been around for like, eons, like fighting this enemy. Like, not you personally, but I'm saying that the factions, they've all been fighting it. And it's like, to give you an idea of how it's really adult. Like, one of I believe it was I think it was like one of the factions, I don't remember which one, because I went with the Templars. The Templars were awesome. You get the really cool tabard with the cross on it and shit. But one of the things in the opening thing, in order to join, you have to let this girl blow you. and it's like, I mean, it was shocking, you know, to see like how like it was so like
That
adult.
seems like the Illuminati one.
I think it was the Illuminati. You're right. I think it was the Illuminati.
That seems up their alley.
And then the Templars, the Templars. Then there's the Dragons, and they're basically like the Yakuza. But it's cool because it's an action MMO where you pick like your fighting style, and you have like two things. So it's like you can pick. Do you want handguns and a sword, or do you want a machine gun and you know, like some other so you're always picking a blade and a gun, and you can play it however you like. You know, if you want to go into, you know, leaning more magic, if you want to you know, go a little bit more on the combat side of things with like your melee weapons. It was really good looking when it came out. The story was fantastic. It was incredibly fun. And then I believe 2018 or so, they took it, and 2017, I'm looking it up right here. 2017, they relaunched it as Secret Worlds Legends, and they truncated everything. They kind of did like what they did with the Star Wars MMO, where they simplified a lot of stuff. They made it more, they made it easier. And by making it easier, it made it like really unappealing, and it wasn't as fun anymore. And the story's still there, and that's really good. But it's just, it wasn't like the opening area. In a lot of games, the opening areas are boring. The opening area in this is amazing. You're in this area that's been overrun by like the minions of essentially Cthulhu. And so everybody is under mind control, and you're fighting back against like people that are, you know, are being controlled, and people that are crazy. And it's such a fun ass game. It's really great. The sad thing is it's still going, and I'd love to go back and play it again, but kind of like how WoW sucks now. You know, you can't go back and play it anymore. You're playing
Well,
like
I remember, like, because I played it briefly. They did not hold your hand in this game, because I remember, like, okay, so the quest is like you go to this person's house and find out. You have to start reading through files, and the files would tell you a password somewhere hidden in there for a computer. Then you have to go and find wherever this computer is, and use that person's password that they had written down. And then that would give you a safe, like, it did not hold your hand.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was great, you know. It was refreshing, you know. But now, like I was saying, now it holds your hand. You know, now it's like it took all that away. And I mean, I guess they're doing well enough that they're still going, but you know, because I mean, it's been, you know, well over a decade. You know,
Well,
almost a decade and a half at this point.
To be fair, the hell was that one MMO that's cops and robbers?
The Cliffy B one?
No, not the Cliffy B one. Shoot, what was it called? Because it was made by somebody who had something to do with Grand Theft Auto. And
APB?
APB, that's it.
Yeah.
That's still around, and that was never good.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like
kind of a similar
That's
thing.
gotta be on fucking life support. So
Yeah.
Now,
But yeah.
Scamdar backed the Secret World RPG.
oh, did you?
I saw that pop up, and I'm like, man, this seems like it's about like 10, 12 years too late.
And they have it.
It was something special, and I was playing it up until they retooled it, and then I went back because they closed it down for like months, and then I went back and played it after they changed it to Legends, and it's just, I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And the thing was, if you had a high level character, they gave you your character and you gave you all your points back, so you could essentially go in and, like, you know, just respec your guy, or in my case, my hot Templar chick, and
I had to blow an Illuminati guy.
I had to blow. No, thankfully I didn't have to blow anybody. And you got blown. You didn't blow anybody. But it was such a cool game. I would say even going into like you can go onto YouTube and watch like the old intros and stuff, and see like just how cool the fucking game was. It was something cool. That's the one thing that bums me out about MMOs. There's a lot of old games that you could play and enjoy, and then go back to them years later and play them again, and like nothing's really changed because it's a static thing. Whereas MMOs, it's a time capsule. It's this now, may not be this way in the future.
Hey, when Knights of the Old Republic originally came out as an MMO, the story that game had, each character class had its own story along with the main story. Nothing was going to ever touch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was BioWare when BioWare was BioWare.
Yeah,
That was
BioWare was firing.
pretty much. Yeah, they were all firing on all cylinders when they dropped that, and then unfortunately though they mishandled balancing drastically, and I think it was their first major patch that they took like the best and made them the worst, and then just everything just completely flipped. And
didn't they make it so it's like now everybody can be a Jedi?
No, that was Galaxy.
No, that was yeah.
Oh, that was okay.
Galaxy.
You're right.
Yeah.
This was just a situation of them just doing a massive miscalculation of balancing, and it disrupted everything so much that the player base never actually recovered. For like a main for being a paid MMO primarily. Like it went free to play and it found its success with the free to play model, but they really wanted that to be like a WoW contender, and because of that balance issue, that was their big misstep in that path.
Oh, and you saying free to play just reminded me. The Secret World, the beauty of it too, when it first came out, was it was $30 to buy the game, but there was no monthly fee.
Oh, nice.
So
it did the Guild Wars.
Did a guild, yeah.
It did the Guild Wars way, it was instanced like areas and stuff. So
nice.
that was awesome. So it was like you could get it, and then they had like cosmetic items that you could buy if you wanted to. I never did, and you could actually earn.
Because if you did certain quests or you did a certain combat tree, you would get money where you could buy in-game money. You could buy like the certain things. So I got some stuff from there, but I never like spent. So I played a game for years that I only spent $30 on, and then when they relaunched it as Legends, it went fully free to play. And then that was on when they added in more microtransactions, and that was the other thing that ruined the game. So. Okay. All right. So.
Scamdar, I backed the Secret. Oh, got that already. Scamdar, I was there for day one on the Old Republic.
December
Scamdar,
10th.
still one of the best Star Wars properties in the last decades.
Yeah.
Now who knows what they're doing with Star Wars? Just sticking their dick into it more. Just.
Yeah. Like for a split second, I was like, "Oh, Filoni might be taking over most of it in terms of like media. Cool, fine." Oh wait, nah.
No, they're not doing that.
No.
Well, if Filoni took over, it would just be, oh look, another Clone War.
Yeah.
That's all
Like, we'll
that
just
he
go back
seems
to the
know.
Clone Wars.
Go back to what works.
Look, it's
What
more
works?
Clone War stuff.
All right, Tracy, what do we got for number one?
All right. I apologize now, Bridge.
Uh-oh.
So my number one.
Candy Crush.
No. No. My number one is Journey from PlayStation.
Oh.
Talk about hitting everything together perfectly. Atmospheric, soundtrack, graphics, the fact that you could play it co-op, but you couldn't communicate, but you could communicate, but only with sounds. And again, it's one of those that is sort of an emotional journey depending on how you interpret what the story is, because the story is very not generic, but it's very open to interpretation of what's actually happening. Some people see it one way, some people see it another way. And the basics is you're on a journey from this desert to get to a mountaintop. And it was just the perfect game for its time to me. I mean, it was just let's put it this way. I've bought every version of it. I've played through it multiple times.
Okay.
I've earned my white cloak in it twice.
Skyrim.
Yeah, it's his Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, I've bought pretty much every Skyrim too, but yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm very proud of the fact that I've earned my white cloak in both iterations of the game. So, it's one of those games.
Like getting the green jacket and like.
You only earn the white cloak for not only finishing the game, but helping others finish the game.
Oh, that's decent of you, Tracy.
And then, yeah, because that's the way the game.
Wanted the white cloak.
Yeah, I just logged in.
He didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart. He wanted.
I just followed some guy around, and eventually I got the cloak. No, yeah, it's basically you kind of help people along through the game at a certain point, because you can play it. Technically, you can play it solo, but there are some parts of the game where it's really helpful if you got a second player in there and they know what's going on. It's a really good game. If you've played it, you know what I'm talking about.
Frown to Nose sounds like he's played it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
Journey.
Yeah.
It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of the guy's name who did the soundtrack, but he nailed it, and they married his soundtrack perfectly to some of those scenes. It's just like perfect music to go with what's going on in the situation.
What do we got now? Bridget.
My number one is Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
They are fun.
I love that you can create just about anything that you want in that game and make it happen, and just solving some of the puzzles and doing it in different ways. Like if you have to get like up high somehow, like you can use like a hot air balloon, or you can use like a giant dinosaur, or you can put wings on yourself, or it just taps into your creativity, and I love that.
I like just
my daughter's not a big gamer, but I've gotten her into Scribblenauts, which is really fun.
Is that you can bring in DC superheroes in that one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one that she's playing right now.
Okay.
It's like a 2-in-1, so there's like DC, and then there's another one too. I can't remember what the other one is. And she's really enjoyed it, and I've noticed it's really expanded her vocabulary because she's learning about all these adjectives.
Yeah.
And,
I can see that.
Highly recommend if you have a kid that's like looking for something to play and you want it to be somewhat educational. Highly recommend Scribblenauts.
Yeah.
Not only does it give you more vocabulary, a lot of problem-solving skills,
Mm-hmm.
and it causes you to think outside the box on a lot of things.
Or you could just turn yourself into a god and walk through everything and get the star right.
Well, I think the one cop-out one was like if you always do like T-Rex something.
Yeah.
like laser T-Rex or something like that.
Dynamite T-Rex.
Yeah, really, that I had so much fun with that. There were times though where like pretty much the first thing I would do is give myself wings, and in every level, and then try to figure shit out. But yeah, really fun. Riker loved playing that too. Although he got to a point where he would just make God and then let God solve everything.
Yes.
See, Madeline has not thought about that yet. So.
No. Well, he's.
I just.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I was gonna say there were times I'd just like to screw around, and I would just go and make every single character in the thing pregnant, and then so then like after a few seconds later, there'll be a little mini version of whatever the heck you typed it in, following them around. And it's like the fact they thought of that though.
Seriously.
I'm amazed at how the depth of what, very rarely was there a word that I put in that there wasn't some
That it
sort
didn't
of...
recognize, right?
Didn't recognize.
Right.
I could think of a few words that didn't recognize.
Well,
that I tried to type.
We've said many of them tonight.
I mean, obviously,
She's Uncle Dynamite.
She's Uncle
She's Uncle Dynamite.
He's Uncle Dynamite.
I mean, the fact that I was able to write pregnant and make something pregnant, it was a little, was surprising when the first time I did it. All right. Blaine, what do you got for
All
number
right.
one?
So, my number one is something that I would say is a little bit more about the journey than the finish line, but it's Mass Effect 3.
Ooh.
Because to me, like, again, it was kind of, it was the end of this grand journey, and I believe right before that came out, I went through like a bunch. I went through almost 100% of the first one, 100% of the second, and then went right into the third. So I had this like ongoing fresh experience, going into it, and while obviously the ending left something to be desired, and then upon further retrospection on how some of the decisions ended up actually like really making an impact other than the survival of this or that character, regardless of the kind of, I guess you could say, diminished impact of what those could have been, it was still just one of it's still to me pretty much the greatest sci-fi trilogy in gaming, still to this day. So,
And I still haven't played it.
I played the first one and I got stuck in an elevator.
Well, like where I touched on it, like there are there's a lot of impactful moments in this one that were all somewhat created through the two previous one. The genophage question. The Quarian Geth, where you could appease you could appease both sides, but it was you had to be spot on and extremely lucky.
It did a perfect run of that, but still, it's like you had to do everything so.
You had to be perfect to appease both sides. Otherwise, and then the result of if you sided with the Geth and what happens to Tally. I had to restart it because I couldn't accept that for my girl.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm changing my decision.
Who's the one with the white costume with the great ass?
That's Miranda too.
Miranda, yes.
Great ass!
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You had your
Miranda
head.
too.
I think you might have queued that one up.
When I think of asses, woman's ass, something comes out of me.
Ooh.
That game,
All right.
the entire
But like the scene that like, and it's just a throwaway scene, and it means the most to me is when if you're a male shepherd or female, it doesn't matter. But when you're on the Citadel with Garrus, and it's that like last it's the calm before the storm, and you go out drinking to have the shooting contest, because that was that relationship that was like through all 3 games. Garrus was my bro, and it's like, do I miss the shot intentionally, or do I let him think that he's the best one? I always let him hit it because it felt like that's what Shepard would do.
Right.
And Fem Shepard all the way.
Yep.
Yeah, when I played
Jennifer Hale
I played the first one.
nailed that role.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I played FemShip.
Yeah.
I didn't finish any of the games, but I played them as FemShip.
I was
With-
enjoying it until I got stuck in an elevator, and then I stopped playing.
Yeah, the first one definitely, like, especially on the initial like Xbox 360 release of it,
Yeah.
definitely had some weirdness here and there, but still.
But when they
oh,
came out with the Legendary Edition, like they did a lot of quality of life on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My roommate replayed through the Legendary Edition. She was huge into it.
Eventually, they patched the ending to make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I never went back to play it because 3's the only one I've never replayed, because it gave me the closure, and it's like, all right, I don't need to see how they fixed it. I accepted how it ended.
So
I didn't like it,
Yeah.
but and then we don't talk about Andromeda. That
But
never.
what about-
I would add. The only thing I would
love
say.
the picture of who's the chick in Andromeda. If she's
Oh,
wearing the hat, be kind to me, I have autism.
Phoebe.
Fuck.
Terrible.
Yeah. And I'll at least have to say, when it came to Andromeda, it just absolute boring as all hell regurgitative story. But I'm gonna be honest, the gameplay was pretty fun. But damn, that story was trash.
Here's like, it started out good because the writers continued on, but then they left, and it was like, oh well, we'll leave this in here and we'll never touch on this again. Here's one of my major gripes about Andromeda. They go to a totally different galaxy. You're in space. There's only one different race.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, the universe had like all these different cool and unique races. They go to a different galaxy. There's only one race.
Yeah.
But they were like,
They've never intermingled.
right.
It's
But there were no other races. It was just them.
Yeah.
Their galaxy. They killed them all. They got rid of all the
Yeah. That's how that would
Yep.
probably wind up. 100%.
So-
Yep. Well, then humanity shows up. It's like, boy, welcome to our universe.
man.
Yeah.
I think-
Humanity shows up, and now it's wow, chicka, wow, wow.
We're gonna fuck everything.
We'll make some new races for you.
It's that Mr. Garrison bit. Like, well, this fish thing had sex with this other fish thing, and this monkey had a retarded monkey fish baby.
Let's have our monkey fish, baby.
So what you're saying, Patrick, is you want to do 2017 next?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can already give you my worst game.
If we do 2015, I already have my number 1. So.
It's on bridge.
Oh, boy. What a...
Me? I'm picking?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let's go over... Apparently Theater Rhythm, despite not being number 1 on anybody's list, is somehow the best game of 2000.
And look, we were right. None of our top picks for number 1 are the same.
I
Yeah.
am honestly stunned that nobody else here played Spec Ops. I thought
Well,
I was
no,
gonna get at least one of y'all.
That's the thing. I did not know about Spec Ops until the story was spoiled for me.
Oh, then yeah, all right. Then you're it's kind of moot for you to play it then.
Yeah, I mean, I bought it because I found it at Goodwill, and I will play for it. I will play through it at one point because the story just sounds, while devastating, good.
Yes.
But yeah.
What else was on here that I'm stunned nobody else played?
Never Dead. You all missed out.
Obviously, I Am Alive.
I-
Everybody missed out on that one.
Well, that
No, I own it. I just haven't played it.
Oh, God, dude, it's so bad.
I think I confused it for another game when I bought it.
I'm surprised Kingdom of Amalur got as many as it did.
Yeah,
It was fun.
it was a
It
good
was
game.
fun, but you did put, like, you made sense when you said it was the offline WoW, because it
Mhm.
played a lot like WoW, and I think that was the beauty of it, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was exactly because the thing is, it's like I still have that WoW hankering, but I know I can't go back, so I'll put
not
in.
the same.
And the art
I'll
style,
go in and play.
and the
you know,
art style was sort of that, and the art style kind of was that. I wouldn't say cartoony, but
right.
it wasn't like realistic.
right,
yeah.
that kind of chunky. Everybody. Everything that very stylized look.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was more of an action version of WoW.
Right.
Plus you had story elements from R.L. Stein, the guy behind Goosebumps.
What?
I
What?
have to go and play it.
What Kingdoms of Amalur?
Yeah, they hired R.L. Stein to do story elements. They hired guy who created Spawn.
Todd
Todd
McFarlane.
McFarlane.
They hired
Todd
Todd
McFarlane
McFarlane to do
art
monster
for it.
designs.
That's right. I remember McFarlane doing, but I didn't know
that's
R.L.
right.
Stein was in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
R.L. Stein did
Yeah.
some of the story elements in it.
Wow, that's why I mean, like the story's good. It's not like super memorable, but it's like it's good. It keeps you on the hook.
Yeah,
You know. I mean, there's some games where it's just like, like they're fun, but the story's completely forgettable.
right.
Has
Right.
no impact. You don't care. You're
Yeah, because I remember the baseball player, who I can't think of the
Kurt
name.
Schilling.
Kurt Schilling.
Schilling.
Ken Griffey Jr.
King Griffey Jr.
Wade
Kurt-
Boggs.
They
I
ba-
was actually going to say that one.
I remember
Bill Strawberry.
I remember when they were announcing it and talking about it. They were talking about the money they were splashing out for these big names, and it was Todd McFarlane, R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein. It was R.A. Salvatore.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
like,
Sam.
you
It
know,
also
Drake-
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgotten World.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know it was a big name, and then
Fantasy name too.
they also pulled somebody from Bethesda that worked on Elder Rings, and I can't remember who it was, because I remember
Ed Bethesda.
because I remember playing the game, and the lock-picking mechanic was so similar to something out of the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, yeah.
I was like, well, they hired him. Is this all he brought over? Was the freaking lock-picking mechanic?
The
They had the
lock picking
license it out.
mechanic is fantastic. You'll love it, guys.
R.L. Stein does have several games he's done. Yeah, but are any of them fantasy like that?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
That's why I was confused.
Video game.
I knew it was a big name, but I just couldn't remember it.
I found out that there's definitely debates whether or not he wrote most of that series in general.
Mm.
Oh, I
Right.
saw that recently.
Because
that he had-
a lot of ghost writers. Yeah,
I wouldn't. For the amount of books that's out, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
I
I'm
wouldn't
kind of
believe
like,
they used to pump a new
sure,
one out every
fine.
2 months.
Yeah, they were dropping so frequently.
It was, they were bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right, come on.
That's like
Even
the
with short books like that, that would be difficult as hell to just boom, boom, boom.
It's called cocaine.
I was gonna say, even Stephen King in his most coked years probably didn't do that kind of album.
Right. Well, that's it. King would do a ton of coke and then would put out like a book that's 1,000 pages long. Is the
Yeah.
And then
And
you're
have
like,
a
I
child
want to make a
orgy in there.
movie about everything coming to life. Ah. He's like, all right.
I need to pay for more coke.
this
You know what would be
Great
great?
Goblin
in this-
truck. You
in
see
this-
the Great Goblin truck? Sorry. Anyway.
this machine just called me an asshole.
You know what'd be great in this movie about a killer clown from outer space? If these teenage kids all had an orgy. Yeah.
Ran a train on this
This
other
actually-
girl. It's like, whoa, hey,
This is
buddy.
gonna
what
fun.
the
There's actually,
Right.
there's actually an interview of him talking about that from it, and the interviewer asked him like why he did that, and he just said, "I was just on a lot of coke at the time."
Yep.
But
Hey.
the thing is, like,
He said it's
anybody
like,
else
all right.
would have been fucking,
It's like, I
would have
don't
been
know
raked
what
over
I
the
thought.
coals, but he's just like, I did a lot of coke.
He's
but
like, I
mean,
did a
don't
lot
know.
of, I just
I don't
don't
know, like,
remember.
He did a lot of coke, and he wrote an orgy with children. You know, like,
Yep.
let's not gloss over that.
Well,
But
when
the
you,
thing
when
was,
you put it on the flip side,
nobody really talked about it until the movie came. When the movie was coming out, where they were like,
Hey, where's the kid orgy at?
Yeah, where's the kid orgy?
Right.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
It's like, just like Anthony Muschietti's just like, yeah, no.
No.
oh,
We're not doing that.
This movie's
We'll-
a pack of lies.
Yeah, we'll even touch on the weird space turtle bullshit a little bit too. But yeah, let's leave the running train.
Yeah, we'll
train
leave the
alone.
train out of it. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, I am.
This is
all
a TV
for-
movie, not an X-rated movie.
I'm
Yeah.
all for when they do movies to keep them as close to the books as possible. Leaving
Yeah.
that out
There,
was-
yeah.
was the right choice.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
was
I'm like, I'm really enjoying this movie.
Ah!
Happening? Why
It
are they
just-
all having sex now?
It just becomes that scene from Punisher where John Pertwee like, no, wait.
Boom. God damn it! Yeah, that was pretty much the thing. I'm like, okay, you know, and it was good. Yeah, that would have not been good. if they
Mm.
put that in. I mean, they weren't gonna put it in the made-for-TV version, obviously.
Sca-
No,
Netflix would have done it.
Netflix would have done it.
Well, Netflix would have made everybody black, and like they would.
Pennywise just has
They'd even
black
make
paint
black
on.
character black, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Well, he was the one that got bullied, so they would have made him white, and then he. But if they did, well, they just did the prequel TV series.
The show, it's not all out yet. I think the first 2 episodes are out. Welcome to Derry.
Yep.
I saw the first one. I enjoyed it. It was pretty.
I think I'm like kind of like I think that there's potential there, but it's another one of those like I don't know, prequels in general are like, hey, we made a movie and it's all this really interesting stuff. So we're gonna make a movie before the interesting stuff happens. And that's kind of the thing with this. It's like it's all the stuff that led up to the interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's just them trying to use what they can to be like, hey, because Pennywise was doing this stuff for a while, technically, that they never really, King never even really elaborated on too much. So
Yeah.
they're just like, you know, it's a way for them to pull and kind of
So
keep milking the franchise, basically.
So-
But,
Skarsgård Crow failed, so he's like, hey, you want to make another It movie? We
So-
can't make another It movie. All right, we could do a prequel. We do a TV series.
I don't know if anybody else heard this yet. The Conjuring series, the
Yeah.
latest movie was a prequel, if I remember
Well,
correctly.
aren't they? Well, no, aren't they going to? Or the next one is gonna. The last one was the last ones with the
Yeah.
with
So-
the two with
The-
the cast.
The Warrens.
Yeah.
The
The
wa-
Yeah,
well,
suppose-
not what, whoever the actors were.
Yeah,
Right,
They're
right.
doing,
with
they're
Mia
doing a
Farmiga.
prequel, but it's gonna be new, younger people playing them.
yeah, because
Oh,
The original-
it's like the even earlier days of the Warrens.
yeah, because
Earlier
what
days.
Oh god.
what it was is evidently that the latest movie was supposed to be the last movie in the series, but it did so good in box office. It's the best performing out of the series. So they're like, oh, well, we can't leave money on the table. So they're doing
And
a prequel.
They
Nope,
can't bring back.
end on a high note.
They can't
they
end
can't
on a high
bring
note.
back-
Of course not.
They can't bring back the two actors because they both said they're out. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, we're done.
Yeah.
We're not, and that was why they did the last one. Is like, okay, we're retiring our characters and whatnot. And so of
Vera
course,
Farmiga is just
studio-
like, I just want to go make music now.
yeah, Vera
Yeah.
Farmiga, you know, with her like sister, they're gonna go off do stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just like, with Patrick Wilson, yeah, they're both just like, no, we're not doing this
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I just
but
thought
yeah.
it was hilarious when we reported that story the other day. It was just like, really? You said it was going to be the end, but because it did so well, you're going to resurrect its corpse.
To be fair, how many farewell tours did the Who have? You know, how many farewell tours? Like, yeah, how many times did Celine Dion retire?
How many times did Motley Crue have farewell?
Oh, she's
tours?
definitely
Oh my
retired
God.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would say like Ozzy
R-
with Black Sabbath, he did it and then died 2 weeks later. So
I was gonna
Yeah.
say he never really like did like a, oh right, this is a farewell tour.
He did.
He was just like
He
well,
did.
right.
he did
With
like
Sabbath?
a couple.
He
Not
did.
with
He
Sabbath,
did one.
right?
He did one retirement tour.
Okay.
Stayed retired for maybe a year, 2 years at tops.
And then Sharon pushed him out the door and said, "Go
No.
make me more money."
No. He's like, retirement sucks, and so literally his next tour was titled "Retirement Sucks."
Yeah.
But I think with the Black Sabbath thing, like he knew
Yeah, he kind of knew.
it was coming. You know, because you don't. I mean, you don't have
yeah.
that big of a thing, and then 2 weeks later he's dead. You know.
Well, I mean, he could, especially when the man couldn't even stand up.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it was just,
It
and,
was kinda
and he was
sad.
exerting that kind of vocal force while not having the ability to stand. It's like, I don't know. To me, it just seems like if he was pushing himself that much to actually like perform those songs, that
Mm.
likely might, you know, that's gonna take a toll on somebody going through, you know,
Yeah.
his body effectively, like everything finally just, I hate to put it this way, everything kept catching up.
Yeah.
In, you know, it's like once certain things start breaking down, it's like what kind of other chain reactions are going to start happening. They already said the guy was like, you know, to I guess paraphrase, kind of like a freak of nature for being able to survive his usage.
The
Oh, yeah.
drugs were keeping him alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the
Keith
massive,
Richards.
kind of like Keith Richards. Keith Richards died 30 years ago. It's
Yeah,
just
the drugs are keeping him alive.
The cordyceps are keeping him going. I don't know.
I love. There's a picture. I can find it, but it was like bands like then and now, and or I'm sorry, it was like now and then in the future, and it was like they had a picture of the Rolling Stones, and then they had a picture of the Rolling Stones in like 50 years, and it was 3 skeletons and Keith Richards.
Looking exactly the same.
And
Yeah.
like, he looked exactly the same as he did in,
Yep.
in the 50 year. It was perfect. It
There was another video or another picture that was basically the younger photos of the singers, and it was a bunch of people. And of course, Keith Richards, the younger photo, is just a current photo of him.
Yeah.
That's
Alright, on that note,
Yes, we
we
should.
probably
We
should get out of here since it is
should go.
1:30.
Yes.
It's actually
What are we
12:30.
thinking for next year?
Oh yeah. What are we?
What you
doing?
got, Bridge?
Let's do 1999.
1999.
I know my number
Honey.
one
Last
already.
year of the 90s.
I have to go down that list.
1999. Prince. 1999, right? That'll be my number one.
Why does everybody have a I just want to make sure. Oh fuck, no, that was 1998.
Well, I know
Okay.
what Tracy's number one is.
Pac-Man.
Wow.
What's my number one?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I know
no,
what
no, no, no,
Keith
no,
is.
we don't do that.
Nope.
Spoil it.
Okay, there's my number one.
Oh,
now I have
okay.
I have to go, but I'm not sure about the others.
I'll have to go look because I don't know what I was playing back then.
Oh, 99.
I know exactly what your number one's gonna be.
Do you?
I think
All
I
right,
know
well,
what
now
everybody's
I
number one.
believe you.
I do.
I
Uh,
guarantee we will have an easier time putting this list together.
I already
Yes.
I already see a lot of like bangers. Like there and fucking Pepsi Man.
Number one, Pepsi Man.
Pepsi
Man.
Pepsi
Everybody
Man.
Pepsi.
Drink Pepsi. Love Pepsi Man.
All right, everybody.
All right, everybody.
Daylight savings time. Don't forget. Have a good night,
Oh,
everybody.
is that tonight?
That is tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
It's 12:30.
No,
oh,
that's not
good. I
supposed
get
to
an
be.
Doesn't
extra
matter,
hour
we
of
can
sleep.
just say it's 12:30.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Guys.
Good night, you guys.
Night.
Good night.